and welcome to another exciting episode of Wave the Brush with me, your host, Kris, aka the Name Butcher, aka Hey You Get Off My Lawn, aka Kris, you're being creepy again. Wave the Brush, the most informative 120 minutes on the internet on the wargaming lifestyle. We'll talk about painting, terrain, conversions, and just about everything under the sun, meaning no topics are barred. We'll talk about anything and everything. So, be warned. Of course, if you want to keep the conversation on painting and the hobby and all that, feel free to ask your questions in the chat, whichever direction I might be in for you. If you're watching this live, if you're watching this after the fact, you can submit your questions to Kris@wayofthebrush.com. If you're going to send pictures, send them as attachments in the email. Don't send it off as links to other sites, because it just won't do it. It's annoying. It's ads and stuff like that. It's it's all that stuff. But yeah. You'll also find it in the description below, as well as a link to wayofthebrush.com. Center hub of all this silliness has the links to all the social medias, as well as Discord. Join us on Discord. It's a lot of fun. Only one rule on the Discord server. Don't be a dick. That's it. It's the only rule. Also at wayofthebrush.com, you'll find links for t-shirts. Want to get yourself a t-shirt? Look like a connoisseur of all that is good and holy in this world? They're wearing a Way of the Brush t-shirt. And if you purchase yourself a shirt, send a picture of yourself in your shirt, and I'll add it to the Monkey Shrine, which is also at wayofthebrush.com. And huge thank you to everybody who does. Of course. Big thank you. Oh, also at wayofthebrush.com is a link for Patreon support. Huge thank you to all my patrons and new patrons for your continued support. Without you, this channel would not be able to continue to grow and do what it is that I do, which is questionable at best. But anyway, huge thank you to everybody for your continued support. And if you're not able to support, George, just subscribe on to Twitch Prime. Thank you, George. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If you're not able to support monetarily, i.e. money, thumbing up the video, liking, following, subscribing, ringing the bell, all that interaction stuff. Do that. All the interactings, do those. It appeases the algorithm god, which is the god in which we all pray to. We all do. We all pray to the algorithm god. Please, algorithm god, won't you please understand me? And I'll send more advertisements for Wish and all these different things and Big thank you to Carl, Guy Me Your L for Beer and Blood Bowl. That's his YouTube channel. Check it out if you love yourself some beer and you love yourself some Blood Bowl. Beer and Blood Bowl is where it's at. We always take time to thank Carl, even though he is no longer with us, for taking the time out of his busy day to create the email jingles that play before the email segment of the show. It's always much love to Carl. And of course, Carl. And of course, much love to my baby brother, Evan, for creating the intro, outro music that plays at the beginning and end of the show. So always much love to my baby bro, Evan. And if you're into rare comics, rare. We're talking rare. Check it out. EB Comics in the description below. Only if you're into comics. If you're not into comics, well then, you can hold back. Who's joining us today? I can see Evan Belleau. What's up, everybody? Hail Boop. Hey. Dark Commission. Hi, Kris and Monkeys. Hi. James and Kent. Afternoon, Kris. Afternoon, everyone. Afternoon. Goose the Starman Deluxe. Hey, Monkeys. Hey. Scott Radum. Hey. Sir Peanut Butter. Morning, Kris Peeps. Morning. Yeah. So it's another. It is another lovely. What is that? Niflithicus? Hip hop anomalous? Neocyclotithicus. That's a mouthful. Anyway, thank you for following. Thank you for the follow. Neophycolithocus. Yeah, I was gonna eventually get there. Neophycolithicus. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to practice that one. That's a mouthful. Oh man, I don't even know what to do with that one. I just Neolithic fuck off. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Oh, sorry, I was getting ahead of myself here. Crying. Oh man, Neophycolithicus. Neophycolica. It's that middle part that's tripping me right up. Neophycolithicus. Neophic? But why would the PHY be fic? Why? Please, why? Yeah, it's just that middle part. Neophycolithicus. Neophycolica. I need like Mary Poppins to come in and help me out with this one. Mary Poppins, where are you? Oh God. Fict, yeah. Is that what we're saying? Fict. See, I wouldn't have thought that. Yeah, but I guess right. Fict, yeah. Neophycolithicus. Oh, I think I almost said it. I think I almost got it. Neophycith. Fuck, I fucked it up. Half the show is gonna be me trying to pronounce this word. Did you pick this name just to completely trip me right up? Is that why? You say, I got a name that'll just completely fuck it right up. Yes. I believe you. Bar one. What up, Kris and Buggies? Hope everyone is having a hell of a Saturday. A hell of a Saturday? Yeah. Hopefully we're having a hell of a Saturday. You know what? I'll just settle for a nice, peaceful, calm Saturday. Uneventful. Not a whole lot. Just pleasant. Dark Mission episode 360. Neo finger licking kiss on bus. That's pretty much where I was going with that one. It's that middle part. It was, what was it? The Neophycolithic. Fickle. Because it's ficcolith. So it makes me sound like I have a speech impediment. Ficcolith. I sound like I'm doing a bad Tyson impression. That's what it sounds like. Neophycolithicus. Oh, I'm stopping right there. Goes to Starman Deluxe. The name Butcher is in his element, or the opposite of his element, I guess. Yeah, the opposite. I'm in my element of completely messing things up. Yes, you are correct in that assessment. That yeah, I'm knee deep in it, as it were. Kim, hey there, hey. James and Kent, Neophycolithicus. Sounds like a Dickensian name. Yeah. Dickensian? That's pretty good, actually. Gotcha. Have a good weekend. Later, duty. Oh, you just come in just to trip me up and then leaves? Nice. My work here is done, people. My work here is done. No, I was going to say, before I got all tripped up on the name there, G-dubs doing G-dubs thing. Which one's the better one here? No, that's not the better one. I guess it is this one. Maybe it's this one? No. Fuck. Anyway. I should probably just make a new screen. No, it gets all this shit. Anyway. Aeronautica. Yeah. Wrath of Angels. The little Space Marine. Love the Eldar stuff. Samhan. Love it. Oh, we got little aces. We got dice. Oh, a Suriani dice. Looks like bone. It is bone. Vansar weapons. Cool. Out of reach area of engagement board. Interesting. I kind of like the cards. Not gonna lie. I like that nice red with the rune on it. I kind of dig it. I wonder if these little planes, I wonder if their wings move. Because they look like they do. It looks like you can model them probably forward or back. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking? That's what I'm thinking. The transfer sheet is interesting. Kind of borrows some of the jet bike symbols and stuff. I like that there's vines though for the belt hand stuff. I like that. And I like it gives you white and black. Good measure. Yeah. I just want to see the sprue. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if in the sprue if there's a mechanism for the wings, but it doesn't look like it. No, I think it's just a tension. Keeps the wings in place. And you can move them, yeah. Because they have like little rocker arms to them. That's the way it looks to me anyway. What else we got? Ooh, plushie. He's 12 British pound. Well, what do we think about that, people? The plushie. The plushie. Yes, I know, the plushie. Oi. Who dat? Oh, Disco. Thank you for resubscribing. Awesome stuff. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Nurgle plushie. It's about what's that? About $20 for me. I don't think this is on the Canadian site yet, is it? Let's see. What? Yeah, I don't think it's on the Canadian site yet. Because what is it? Like 1 o'clock? Oh no, this shit's all here. Oh no, I'm selling British. What the? I want British. Yeah, last week's shit's still up here. Why on earth is Gonsko still listed? This is ages. And I haven't even touched mine yet. I will. But not yet. Is there kill team rules for this? Because that'd be perfect if there was kill team rules for these guys. That would be perfect. Yeah, so on the Canadian side, it's not up for sale yet. Boo earns. Now, why do we have this pre-order for the sister? Just in different colors? Is that it? Just a different sister, different colors? Okay. Alright. Sounds reasonable. Oh, the flayed ones. I got the flayed ones up for sale. Where the F are my flayed ones? I pre-ordered this son of a bitch back in June. I still haven't gotten my flayed one yet. Where B... Why does it keep jumping back all the way back up there? Print on demand, Horse Heresy. Yeah, I've got this artist proof. I've got this one coming. I pre-ordered this back in June. Anybody out there pre-order theirs, get theirs? Or is it just me? Lots of books. And the orky stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to get this guy. I just might. 18 centimeters tall. Made of 100% polyester. That's a quality item right there. Nurglings. Alright, where the hell am I on these? Ghost of Starman, Metal Birds. Evan Belleau. Isn't that a distant relative of the Licholotopus? I don't know. James Kent. There you go. New Eldar sculpts. Plushy nurglings. Yeah, exactly. New Eldar sculpts, for sure. Russ Sandbags, do you think they will ever release any new Forge World Eldar flyers, or are there any left in the lore that they have not made yet? The only thing that I can think of that they describe in the books that hasn't been made yet, or you see in the artwork, but really, really all you gotta do is look at the Epic line. There is another tank that is based off the Scorpion chassis. There's another super heavy. There's I think 3 or 4. So Scorpion, Cobra, was it Star Weaver or Shadow Weaver or something like that. It's like the Falcon one, but it's got the spinners, but it's on the Scorpion, right? And what the hell was the other one? I'm pretty sure there was 4 variants on the Cobra, but that's the Cobra. You were talking flyers. No, I don't think so. Other than you see in one of the art pieces, the one with the it looks like an Eldar, it's inside the craft world kind of thing, and it's you see Eldar buildings, and there's a flyer in the distance, and it kind of has an Eldar flying tank kind of vibe to it. There's a guy he actually made it. There's a guy. The guy made it. The guy. Crap. If I can, I'm pretty sure I have him saved in my bookmarks. But offhand, do you think I can remember what his handle is? No. Sorry, I'm just having a quick look here. See if I can find the site. Just so I can point you guys to him, because he doesn't give descript directions on how he goes about making this scratch build, but yeah. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I thought for sure I had this saved. Yeah. I'll end the stream today, and then I'll jump on and... Oh, there it is. It's usually the way it goes. Can't find something that's just... Oh, there it is. Wish I could just remember his site name. Anyway, he's got a lot of really great Eldar conversions, and yeah, he made that flyer from that piece of art, just from the little sketch in I think it's the Apocalypse rulebook, and it's like a 2-page fold-out thing, art piece. Yeah, I'm not having any luck finding this guy's site. I have it somewhere. I have 2 different folders for my gaming stuff, and yeah. Oh wait. Ha! Found it. Yeah, he's still active. I don't know if he... Anyway, his site is called... Let me pull it up here. His site is called... Can I move that down? Shit. Anyway, it is eldar.arhics.co.uk. He's in the UK, I guess. Anyway, this duder, he's got some really great conversions. Yeah, here's one I think he did way back in the day where it's based off of Mark Gibbons' art piece, and so he took the pewter model as the central part of the sculpt, right? Repositioned, pose, and everything like that. Added the blood and did up a nice gnarly base, and yeah, and he's got the avatar in the pose similar to the artwork. I think that's fantastic. He's got bone slingers. Yeah. Where's the flyer? That's what we're here for. We're here for the flyer. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. Yes, this thing right here. the Pegasus is what he calls it. I don't know if that's what this thing is supposed to be, but anyway, the artwork, it's just like in a tiny little spot in that art piece. That's what he went off of for his conversion. And of course he planned it out. He did this for years. He's been doing this project. And, you know, it's like I said, it's not a detailed guide how to build yours, but, you know, it serves as inspiration. Yeah, see some size comparison there. In comparison to like the Scorpion. Actually, let's go to the end here, because I think he has it all painted up. Oh, he even did the interior as well. Yeah, this thing is cool. This guy did an amazing job on this project, but I'm pretty sure he's worked on this for years. This was a labor of love. But I mean, look how nice and smooth his forms are and everything. The panel lines. Like, it's just a good bit of kit bashing and sculpting and, you know, refining shapes, and yeah. So he's just showing his painting process. I want to see the end. God damn, there's so many pictures in this thing. Not that I'm complaining. Although it does sound like I'm complaining. God damn it. Yeah, I busted up Wraith. I actually haven't seen these pics. That's cool. Yeah, look at this thing, man. Yeah, this thing's really, really cool. So for any of you crazy nutter Eldar players out there who want to make a conversion of this, or make this, yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Let me know. Yeah, that's the URL basically right there. eldararhix.co.uk. But yeah, really, really cool scratch build. Bar one. You can always use those cards as coasters. Yeah. Ghost Starman Deluxe. I believe the Warhammer community article for these said the Eldar flyers have moving wings. Yeah, it looks like it, because like they look like their little teeth. And I was just looking for something that would like a switch almost, where you can move it without having to just grab the wings and move them. Because the actual 40K version of them, there's a little slider on them, and you just move that little peg. But unfortunately, for the most part, that falls within the center of gravity of the model, and so you would have to put that on that port when, you know, attaching it to its flying stand kind of thing, on that center of gravity. It's kind of annoying, but anyway. Hail Boop. 1 EST. Yeah, 1, yeah. Dr. Xantos, hello monkeys and monkey lore, hello. Nathaniel, greetings, Kris and fellow monkey, greetings. Dr. Xantos, I was able to procure 5 hard case suitcases made for electric tools for work. They're pretty much perfect for minis, just need to add some foam to them. Thinking of getting some Feldherr foam. What's Feldherr foam? I don't know what Feldherr foam is. You're going to make me look it up, aren't you? Feldherr foam. Oh, it's a game company? Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay. So it's a company making foam for gaming. Cool. Gotcha. It almost looks like they're doing the battle foam thing with the pre-cut. Do they do the pre-cut? Like they cut the foam to the shape of the figure? Interesting. Never heard of Feldherr though. That's new to me. It's new to me. Disco Duke, hey Kris and monkeys, hey Nathaniel, oh, the old avatar of Kane Mini, yeah. Ben Ellis, damn, I love it when people go to that effort and design stuff like the Eldar Flyer. Yeah, Have you ever seen that guy, Ben? You seem like a crazy apocalypse nutbag, like myself, like me, and yeah, I was tuned into his page like ages ago, and I've been watching his work and stuff like that because I think it was his Firestorm conversion, doing a Firestorm turret, and I'm pretty sure he has a like kind of a bit of a guide on how to do like a Firestorm turret for Eldar. Because I was considering going that route because Forge World never bothered updating it, and then of course it seems like Firestorm grav tanks are not a thing anymore, which is unfortunate. I don't know why, but whatever. All the really cool shit for Eldar just gets scrapped because Eldar don't need it. They're just I don't know why Eldar. Why would you think that Eldar wouldn't want or have need of all their fun toys? I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. James and Kent, can you put the link to the Eldar guy in the Discord so I can masturbate later? Yeah, I can. Yes, here we go. We'll just go right to his site. Is this the site? This is the site. There we go. And putting it into Discord. Yeah, I'll just put it right into general. It's right in general. Right there. For all your viewing needs. It says it's not secure. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I never heard of Fell there though. They're like Swedish or something. Nathaniel, that Eldar model is large enough for electronics, i.e. light and sound. Yeah. I'd imagine like the size of that thing is probably like about wingspan to wingspan. Yeah, it's probably about yay big. Maybe bigger. Maybe it might even be a bit bigger. I don't think it's like vampire sized. In the artwork, you could, it's vampire sized, right? But yeah, it's a really cool design. Will Games Workshop ever produce something that like that model? I don't know. All depends. All depends, I guess. Really, like, where do they see 40K? Like, because it seems like they don't want to really push it towards apocalypse anymore, right? Large scale battles and models and all that craziness. It doesn't seem like they want to push towards that. For a while, it seemed like they wanted to push just all this big crazy crap on you, right? So yeah. Legion, the color palette and paint jobs of Hicks Eldar is so super clean and neat. Yeah. Bar 1, Felled Hair makes brushes too. Pretty good, I have to say. Oh, really? Never even heard of this company. Yeah. Dr. Xantos, Kris, they got pre-cuts and pick and pluck types where you can make your own holes. Make your own holes. Sounds like my kind of... Ben Ellis, I've not seen that kind of flyer DIY work, but I've seen a 3D printed and scratch built Emperor class Titan, but Eldar needs some love too. Well, see, the thing is like, third partying, 3D printing, sculpting, whatever, Imperial stuff is relatively easy. There's a formula, and I mean, you only have to look at a few things to break down the formula on how Imperial stuff looks. And yeah, it's just really simple. Versus Eldar. Eldar are a little bit tricky because they have that combination of straight and curved surfaces, right? It's not like Tyranids where you could just sculpt some organic shapes, and give it veins, and what I mean. Like it's really kind of free flowing. There's only a few areas somebody would have to conform to duplicate the style, right? To make it look, like how Games Workshop creates them. Eldar, on the other hand, they're tricky because they have curved and straight lines. They're asymmetric, right? So if you design one side, you have to do something. You have to design the other side as well, right? It's not so easy to copy and paste you know, elements like that. As regarding the overall silhouette of the sculpt, right? Yeah. But it would be cool though. Yeah, but that's why you see so much Imperial stuff. It's because it's easier, you know. It's all straight lines. There's like very little curvature to any Imperial designs. Ben Ellis saying the Eldar have the largest Titan official Titan kit, and it's sweet. Yeah, the Eldar, yeah. The Phantom Titan, he's the tallest, but he's not the biggest. I mean, the Warlord is definitely the bigger. But for anybody who wants to get into apocalypse-sized stuff, I mean, Eldar is actually pretty good because the Titans are affordable in comparison to the Imperial stuff because it doesn't use as much resin, right? So they don't have to charge as much. Yeah. Anyway. Go Starman. Feldherr is German for Field Lord, so they're probably German. Okay. Nathaniel, Feldherr is German. It means warlord. They target mid-European market. Okay. Ben Ellis, I'm not sure if Forge World would sell another large flyer, but as always, it would be amazing. Apart from their Tau Manta flyer. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like everybody should have some flyers. But of course, like what drove all these large sculpts, like what even made the formation of Forge World itself was the desire to fill the niche of all the wargamers out there who wanted to have the stuff from Epic, right? And 40K really isn't the playground to conceptualize a lot of these, you know, designs and all these things for, you know, battlefields as you know, to the large extent of it all, right? Like Titans. We wouldn't have had Titans unless, of course, there was the Titanicus game and Epic, right? To give scale to these big war machines. And then, of course, everybody in 40K was like, well, wouldn't it be great if you had, you know, 40K scale Titan? And, of course, it stems from that, right? All the flyers. Oh, man, wouldn't it be great to have all the flyers? And then, of course, they incorporate the flyers into the game. That was actually a fairly long road trying to find something that worked fairly well for flyers. I'm sure, you know, like Rogue Trader era type of rule set would have worked fine for flyers as well, but it would have been very slow and detailed and blah, 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 right? But anyway, yeah, it's Epic. It's Epic that gives us all these iterations of the larger scale type stuff. I mean, the Baneblade came from Epic, right? Man. Oh, the Trigon. The Trigon came from Epic, you know. Scorpion Grav Tanks came from Epic. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much from Epic that, you know, that trickled into 40K. And for 40K to come up with something new to fit within the battlefield, yeah, you're talking about larger scale stuff, but I mean, like, it's just unlikely to happen. I think you need that playground of like something like Epic to play with the larger, grander scale of battles, right? Like, one thing that we don't ever really see in Warhammer 40,000, like the tabletop, or I guess really in the lore as well. I mean, like, I could be completely wrong. I have not read all the books in the 40K universe, but like sea battles, battleships, submarines, all that kind of stuff, right? Naval warfare. What does naval warfare look like in Warhammer 40,000? Right? Does it exist? I mean, you know, with teleportation and flying machines and, you know, space travel, do you even need boats? Well, maybe a world has, you know, deep water and scattered islands, and you know what I mean, like, and it's some imperial world or some alien world, whatever, you know what I mean, like, make up your reasons why you're on this crazy ass world that's mostly water. And yeah, you picture like water world kind of thing, right, where it's got a bunch of boats and that kind of shit. But otherwise, yeah, is there even artwork? I don't even know if there's artwork on what a Warhammer 40,000, something in the 41st millennium, a boat, right? Battleships, naval combat, does that exist in Warhammer 40,000? Because that would be a fun one, right? Of course, it'd probably look more like something contemporary, more modern, aircraft carriers and stuff like that, and it'd probably look more like that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, these are just some of the things you ponder, right? I mean, because realistically, like, would you even really need boats in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, the 41st millennium? Would you even need boats? Because I mean, you can essentially go from point A to point B. Would you need to drive it, sail it, whatever, or could you just travel straight up in your ship or teleport, go to the next place, come straight down, or teleport? You know what I mean? Like, is it necessary? I don't know. Nathaniel, episode 360. Eldar needs some love too. Bad Ellis, Kris's quote of the day: Eldar are a bit tricky. Yeah, they are a bit tricky. Scott Radom, I think we all can agree Eldar are gross and should be written out of the game entirely. No, I don't think so. Ghost Starman Deluxe. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. I should have figured it was its own word and not a compound. Hell Boop. They have boats. One of the 40k books guard. One of the 40k are using swamp boats and hovercraft on a swamp planet. Oh, interesting. Okay. But nothing like naval warfare. Destroyers, frigates, battleships, aircraft carriers, nothing like that. Right? Because, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen it. James Kent, next month on pre-order, Space Marine with rubber rings. Bar one, orcs would love them boats. Yeah, like speedboats. Yeah, could you imagine doing orc speedboats? Okay, well there's your next what is it? Speed Freaks, right? Gorka Morka. It's just all boats. So you have orcs on speedboats, you have Space Marines on speedboats, you have Eldar on speedboats. You know what I mean? Like, you just have everybody on speedboats. Basically, it's 40k Mario Craft, or Mario Craft, Mario Kart. Sorry, I read hovercraft there. That fucked me up. Dr. Santos, boats exist in 40k novels at least. Hovercraft like we use today. Is a hovercraft a boat? Is a hovercraft a boat? I'm asking. I'm not trying to pull dad jokes or anything like that. I'm asking. Ben Ellis, naval warfare. There must be something plus a good excuse if one was needed for a new race. Naval warfare? Yeah, I mean, like, because you don't really think in Warhammer 40,000, doing battle on the high seas kind of thing, right? Like, you don't really imagine that, because like when you have like spaceships and airplanes and and stuff like that, like, boats kind of redundant, right? So, yeah. Ghost of Starman. The orcs use submarines on Armageddon. In Hell's Reach novel, they were just to get from point A to point B without being seen, and then they just charged onto the land. Okay, so there are instances where they're using boats. Okay, interesting. But again, nothing like mass naval battles. I don't even know. I don't even know how. That honestly, like, a naval battle in Warhammer 40,000 doesn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, you have to have very special kind of circumstances to exist for it to seem sort of plausible. I mean, it's plausible regardless, I suppose, because you just make it up. Yeah, we're doing naval battles because reasons, right? I can make them whatever they want. Kim, both grav tanks and flyers will work on water, so no need for boats. Right, but are they boats? Is like a grav tank that's flying over water? No, it's just a grav tank. It's not a boat. And flyers, well, flyers are flyers, right? They fly in the atmosphere and they can fly out into space sometimes, right? At least that's the way they're described. So yeah, I mean, like, again, in the 41st millennium, yeah, it doesn't really seem like it's necessary to have boats around, unless of course the planet was full of water, right? That's the only reason I can think of why you would even want boats. Is if the world was full of water and the atmosphere was really turbulent, and you know what I mean, and it had some sort of electromagnetic interference where you couldn't teleport down and blah 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 blah, right? That's the only reason why you'd want to have big naval ships, you know. But anyway, Dr. Xantos, the thing is that we mostly have the wider and bigger battles of 40k. Wars that happen on planet side between the nations and factions there most likely exists. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Evan Belleau, rubber duckies with purity seals, or exterminatus. Rubber duckies. I got a rubber ducky right here. In fact, yeah, see, a little rubber ducky. In fact, let's put the rubber ducky on a sword. Can we get him? Can we jam this in his hole? Not quite. Can we jam this in his hole? Kind of. Yeah, we made it fit. There we go. So, Space Marine knife, right? A Space Marine knife with a ducky on the end. Don't ask why I've got a little rubber ducky on my desk. Don't ask. Ben Ellis, sub, etc. Maybe subs. Yeah, I can see subs, right? Because you'd want to be hidden under the water and blah blah blah. You know, I mean, you can make up your own reasons for and against whatever. I mean, it's all fantasy anyway, right? So it's not real. Ghost Starman Deluxe. I like to imagine orc submarines aren't watertight and the orcs inside survive as they think the vehicle will protect them from drowning and water pressure, etc. Yeah. Because orc stuff just works for orcs. Hail Boop. It's mentioned some world have fleets or naval ships. It's not common as most Imperial planets are so built up there isn't much water left. Yeah. If I recall, it's one of the Horus Heresy books. Dorn mentions a planet with a fleet of surface ships. Interesting. I haven't read that one. Nathaniel, oh man, need to cut this short. Wish you a great weekend. See you guys later, duder. Ghost Starman, now I think about it, Imperial flyers are referred to as the Navy, so if there are Imperial boats, they probably call them something else. Whoa. What? Whoa. Just blew my mind there, man. What? Yeah, because of the Imperial Navy, but I mean, it's a space fleet, right? It's not a water fleet. I don't know a planet fleet? Or can the spaceships sit in water and be boats? Right? You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine an Imperial Dauntless? It's a Battlefleet Gothic ship on the water, just bloop, floating on the water. I can see it. Why not? It's not much of a stretch. Because then they truly would be Navy. They could just plant their ships right into the water and you know. Anyway. Now, I'd be a little bit stretched to think an Imperial Retributor battleship sitting on an ocean. Because that thing would be gigantic. If you're not aware of what the scale's like in Battlefleet Gothic, yeah. Imperial ships are fucking huge. Huge, I'm telling you. Huge. Dr. Zen does not every planet in 40K have advanced technology, and boats don't really need really advanced tech. No, that's true. There are, like, it says, like, in the old narratives that, like, there's very, very primitive worlds, like barbarian worlds and super sci-fi worlds, right? And there's everything in between, which is why I've said that our world, our contemporary world, how it all looks, could very well be a world in the Imperium, because there's all levels of technology in the Imperium, right? So, yeah, it's just kind of funny. Like, not haha funny, but funny. Bar 1, Ducky McFarlane. Dr. Xantos. Like in one of the novels where there's a planet with low technology, that lasguns were heard, but a regular person never saw them in their life. Yeah. Kim, the Imperial Navy is airplanes. Right. No. The Imperial Navy is the space fleet, not the airplanes. It's the whole shebang. It's the Navy. It's the Imperial Navy. I mean, it's all their boats in one. No. Holy man, it's only 12:55. My coffee was already getting cold. Jeez Louise. I better hurry up and gulp it down. Ebb and Flow, Xantos, that fits in with the lore narrative that Kris talks about all the time. If the citizens had never actually seen a lasgun, what would happen when they saw a Space Marine in person? Yeah, would they even know, like, what a Space Marine looks like? Other than, the previous artwork, or, like, if they saw it on, like, stained glass windows, and if it was an accurate depiction, or if it was, a stylized representation. Again, I think, like, really, in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, everybody seems to be on the same page as far as what the Imperium is about, right? When realistically, given 10,000 years, just fathom that, right? From the Horus Heresy to the modern 41st millennium, 10,000 years, okay? Just to fathom it, 10,000 years, like, in your, personally, if you were in that span of time, that's a long fucking time. And all the worlds and all the edicts and, all the orders, stuff like that, it all plays a long distance, over distance, and time telephone game. Information within the message which would appear to be unchanged, meaning would be lost. Because we're assuming that the Imperium is homogenous, and it is not, because the lore describes it as not being homogenous. It's all sorts of different things going on, and there's all sorts of craziness, and it's all random, it's all chaotic. And yet, everybody in the Imperium seems to be on the same page as far as, what's happening, right? Like, there would be entire sectors of space where they don't even know that they're part of an Imperium, even though thousands of years ago, yeah, their forefathers signed a decree that said, yeah, they're part of the Imperium, and they'll send, so much grain, so much water, so much whatever, you know what I mean? Like, just send product, and they leave it in the spot, and then, the UFOs show up and take it, you know what I mean? Like, there'd be entire worlds like that, like, where they're just, yeah, we just leave shit in this field, every 5 years, and all of a sudden a big, sky ray comes and picks it all up, and, that actually would be kind of a funny story. I don't know if I don't know who wants to watch that one, but kind of imperial rednecks, as if we're, backward world in the Imperium, and just getting their hay all ready, and basically it's Oklahoma. It's Oklahoma. It's part of the Imperium. I don't know. Pick your Midwestern state. Pick any prairie territory, and that's who we're talking about. Anybody who lives out in the boonies, that's who we're talking about. Disco Duke. The boats could be similar to flying craft carrier in Avengers. Yeah, definitely. But, like, why would you even need to design something else, right? Because if you look at the designs for the Cobra and the small escort vessels in Battlefleet Gothic, if you look at those, it's not hard to imagine those smaller craft, and even those small destroyer type classes, they're very, very big. They're huge. They're like, those ships are even like galaxy class kind of size vessels. They're big vessels. It's just so that you know that, you know, the cruisers and the what's before cruise, the light cruisers. What class was the Dauntless in? It's not a cruiser. It's not. Is it a light cruiser? It's not an escort. But anyway, it's not hard to imagine those ships just coming into the atmosphere and plopping down onto the water and just sitting on the water. And then if they need to go anywhere, they just, just engage their engines and they just start propelling themselves forward, right? It doesn't even have to be something with engines. Could it be just part of their anti-gravity drive or whatever, right? I mean, like, you can imagine whatever you want, right? So realistically, if you're going to have a Navy in 40K and it's boats sitting on water, do they really need to be just only sitting on water, or could they also be aircraft where they just basically ascend into the sky and go into outer space and then fly off, right? Like, there's no reason why it couldn't be like that, right? I don't see a reason for it. Do you see a reason for it? Dr. Xantos, orcs have naval vessels and they usually steal borrowed designs and tech from humans, so it probably originates from there. Okay. Dark Mission, space-based hardware has been Navy since the dawn of sci-fi. Yeah, everything's called, it's all called the Navy, right? Yeah. Dr. Xantos, I recall Stargate having something like that, a low-tech civilization that gave tribute resources to a higher-tech civilization that caused their downfall like 100 years ago. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, you can tell your story, any which way, right? I mean, some backward imperial world where, they largely aren't affected by, anything really. It's been hundreds and hundreds. Like, how complacent, right, would you be? Okay. Let's draw our own parallels in our own world. In complacency, human complacency. Imagine every, like a world in Imperium that has never seen an orc invasion, never seen Tyranids, never seen an Eldar, never, and these things are only monsters and myths, werewolves and Frankensteins and stuff like that, right? It's been hundreds and hundreds of years since they have had contact with, the outside universe. And so kind of forget, right? They just follow orders. Every year they harvest and they put in a big stockpile, and every 5 years that stockpile just vanishes, right? And imagine if it was like every 100 years. Well, that's not hard to imagine that people would forget and become complacent even in the span of 100 years, which is like essentially a great-grandfather to great-grandchild. You know what I mean? Like, that's a living memory. That potentially, that span of time can be a living memory from the very oldest to the very youngest. That can be a memory, a living memory. And looking at our own world, right? If we look at, 1917, the Spanish flu, and to our current situation, that's only 100 years, and there's so many parallels, so much that we're like it's already happened, right? So even all of us who are, students of history, who we all, have a deep respect for history, and I'm sure, like, everybody who's watching this, you have a fundamental interest in history, I'm sure, because it's a particular type of person that gravitates towards this kind of stuff. So anyway, typically, I'm not saying that there aren't outside lying factors. But anyway, yeah. In the span of 100 years, the level of complacency that can develop even within, a few generations, right? So imagine an imperial world where Space Marines, that's myth. Yeah, or not Space Marines, but Adeptus Astartes. I mean, what does that even mean? Right? It's just interesting. I mean, when you're playing with these kinds of spans of time and, these fictional scenarios, it's just fun to imagine. Anyway. Dr. Xantos, a low-tech civilization had no memory archive of this. Downfall, that is. Oh, the downfall? Yeah. Well, and, I mean, again, you can draw your many parallels however you want. I mean, like, if you were fighting somebody and you were of equal measure, you both had the similar level of technology, but you somehow got an upper hand and ended up defeating them, well, yeah, you would implement all sorts of sanctions onto them. You probably would disrupt, if not destroy, their history, right? To break them so that you don't ever have to deal with them again, right? In an attempt. In an attempt, really, to destroy the memory. Because then, yeah, you can create whatever scenario you want from that point. You make up whatever story you want from that point, right? Think about that. You just make up whatever you want. If you destroy somebody's history, you can tell them whatever fucking bullshit you want. Oh, that must be true then. Oh. Evan Belleau, the idea of flyover Imperium is hilarious. That planet, yeah, we steer clear of that. They are, well, technically part of us, but just this side of an orc rock. Yeah, it's just kind of like this is some backward Imperial world. They got the straw hanging out of their mouths. Hey, we can go to whatever stereotype you like. Ghost of Starman. Not to mention the fact that warp travel results in time getting slightly messed up. Yeah. Have you guys been watching Angels of Death on Warhammer Plus? That one is very, very interesting. There's an element in it that I've not really seen addressed in Warhammer 40,000, and it's just about in warp travel and like, yeah, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it. So yeah, but it's an interesting little thing. I'm really enjoying that show, Angels of Death. It's no word of a lie that is worth the price of admission. It's really, really well done. Man, I'm on the edge of my seat when I'm watching it. I'm looking forward to more Bolter and Hammer, or Hammer and Bolter, or whatever the hell it's called. There's some new ones like that coming out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Scott Radom, I wish the Astartes only demanded tribute every 100 years. Kris bought a whack of them last week again. Again, Kris. I don't even play, bro. I wish the Astartes only demanded tribute every 100 years. I don't even know what you're talking about, Scott. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Scott, you were throwing me off there, bud. What? Ghost of Starman, not got Warhammer Plus just yet. Still debating on whether I'll get it. Well, either you're either not gonna get it or you are. Either you have the resources for it or you don't. You have the interest or you don't, right? For me, it was an easy sell. I was in. As soon as they announced all that shit, and then they said, "Oh, and you also get a free model," I was already in. They had me at TV shows, and yeah, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I just kind of wish. I was talking about this yesterday on the stream. I kind of wish that they would space out their releases. It seems like every Wednesday is when they just dump all their content, and I think it would be a little bit more interesting if they would have, had certain days they drop stuff. that way it kind of keeps you coming back rather than it's Wednesday, bang, and I'm gonna binge all my stuff and then okay, peace out, and you don't go back to the app for a week, right? And yeah. Now I also wish that the Warhammer Vault was part of the Warhammer Plus, considering that you pay the Warhammer Plus and you get both. But I wish that the Warhammer Vault was part of the app. And it's just a simple PDF reader. So I could just scroll through and go and find whatever White Dwarf or article or source book, whatever, click it, and read it right then and there. I would love it to be that easy, but it's not. It's not quite that easy. And I think that's unfortunate. But I'm sure it's why they went these routes. I'm sure were probably security reasons, like for their own copyright kind of thing, right? Just not to make it easy for everybody to just download it and share the shit. Because I'm sure that's always the concern. It's just and just release this stuff all over the place. Mind you, I think the stuff is already floating around anyway. But who knows? But yeah, Warhammer Plus. I mean, like either you're gonna get it or you don't. You either it's something you want or you don't. I mean, you don't have to sit there and him and haw and or make it like an excuse or anything like that. Like either you are or you aren't. I know there's many of you out there who, you're getting Warhammer Plus, and I know there are many out there who are like, nah, I don't need it, don't have time for it, whatever, right? Totally get it. Both sides, no problems. Either you aren't, because I mean, for some it's the extra expenditure. I mean, like hell, I just fucking bought Apple TV. And for me, it was only a couple bucks. It's like not even $5. So I bought Apple TV because, and I knew they would get me, and they got me. Foundation. I watched the first 3 episodes last night. Yes. Well, my son and I watched the 3 episodes. And holy shit. Such an interesting show. The visuals of it are fantastic. On par with anything else anybody else out there is doing. I don't even know what the budget would be for per episode of this show, but it's got to be huge. Cause but I've been watching Foundation. I've been thoroughly enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to more. And there's talk that if the creators get their way, they want to do like 8 seasons of it. Like that's a lot. That's a big story they want to tell. So, but it appears to be a big story regardless, right? So, yeah. But anyway, Apple got me on that one. Plus 2, there's another show with Momoa and Batista. I'm like, we'll check that one out as well. Oh, and then there's also the Tom Hanks movie. I think it's World War II or something. So, then check those out. Check them out anyway. Kevin Cabell, Angel of Death is indeed awesome. Yes, I love Angel of Death. That's my jam. I already liked his work with Hell's Reach. Yeah. His videos he did on YouTube, and those were fantastic. And when they said that he was going to be doing the Angel of Death, I was like, oh, okay, that's going to be pretty cool. And then of course the first, teaser elements of it came out, and I was like, oh wow, this is going to be really cool. And I already dug the art style. It was black and white with the splash of red everywhere, and I like that. It's very Sin City, but I like it. It also has the easy way of drawing your attention to something, right? If you're looking at mostly black and white, little red elements will definitely catch your eye, right? And so I like it. It's good stuff. I want more. Scott Raven, yes, Hearties demand I buy them. It's not fair. Ben Ellis, just imagining Papa Smurf dipping his toes in the sea and deciding not to invade because it's a bit cold. Good Ghost of Starman Deluxe. Speaking of TV, have people seen Star Wars Visions? Unsurprisingly, a mixed bag, but some of the episodes were very good in my opinion. I enjoyed all of them. There's only, 8, I think? The very first one, probably the best one, in my opinion. But surprisingly, they were all really good. And they all had something different to offer. For everybody out there who enjoys anime, I mean, yeah, it's not really hard to kind of get into this. It's just Star Wars. But yeah, the very first one was my favorite. The black and white with essentially the red in it. That was really good. I just like how it was like, it's a classic samurai film kind of thing. I like that. The animation style, I liked. Everything about it, I liked. The other one that I thought was kind of interesting, and it raises a question. The episode with Astro Boy and the old professor, right? And anybody who's watched Star Wars Visions, Astro Boy and the old professor, right? Okay. In Star Wars, does that mean a droid can become a Jedi or Sith? Right? Because that's kind of what I got from that episode, other than the fact that, he wants to be a Jedi and he wanted to be a real boy. He's kind of Pinocchio, right? He's Pinocchio. He's Astro Boy. But in the greater whole of Star Wars, does that mean droids can use the Force? I'm just wondering. Anybody who's watched it. There's like only one person in here who's watched it. I'm like, oh, well. But yeah, that's my question though. Star Wars Visions, in the one episode, it raises basically, can droids use the Force to become Jedi or Sith? You tell me. Ben Ellis. Russ. Would but it would smell of wet dog after. What? I don't know what any of that meant. Dave Patel, there he is. Hey Kris, episode 360. We've come full circle. Okay, Dave, you win. We've come full circle. It's funny. It's clever. It's clever. It's clever. We've come full circle. I like it. It's clever. You can't convince me otherwise. Well, you could. You could convince me otherwise. But it's funny. Dr. Santos got to go. All right, later, dude. Ghost of Starman. 9 episodes. Personally, my favorite was the Eldar. Is that the one where they're looking for Buddy in the mountains? He's the old guy and he's got the double. I know, every time that we start talking Star Wars, I want to go grab my lightsaber. I need my lightsaber in my hand. Ben Ellis, sorry, predictive text. Oh. Russ would smell of what dog after? Yeah, but I still don't know what I was talking about, though. I don't know what we were talking about there. Fire Drake 18. I heard someone say anime, and I came running. You came running? Really? Could you come while running? Think about it. Everybody out there's like, I don't know, can you? That's a good question. I came running. Could you come running? Everybody's out there like, no, I don't think you could. Like if you're trying to do like the 100-yard dash, trying to get a good time on it, I don't know if you could. Yeah, we were talking Star Wars Visions. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all of them. There wasn't one where I was like, oh, that sucked. Like, that was dumb. Like, even the little Astro Boy one. At first, I was like, oh my, like, because the art style was a little bit, oh my gosh. And then I started watching, I was like, oh no, I get it. Okay, yeah, no. This is actually a really interesting story. And of course, that, which is what I'm talking about, is can droids wield the Force? That's what I get from that episode. Can droids wield the Force? Ghost of Starman Deluxe canon has always maintained that droids can't be Force sensitive, and the Visions episodes are all non-canon, so I would say no. Toby was probably my least favorite episode. Didn't really feel like Star Wars to me. It totally felt like Star Wars. Visually, it felt like Astro Boy. But yeah, just about everything about it was Star Wars. Yeah. It's just the art style, yeah. But I mean, again, the very first episode though is my favorite. The one with the twins, that one was all right. Yeah, Buddy, when they're hunting the old guy in the mountains, that one's a good one. I'm trying to remember them all now, but I enjoyed them all. They were all. Oh, the Rock Band. I thought the Rock Band one was good. Yeah, they were all pretty good. I enjoyed them. Dave Battalion, Matt Jokes for the win. The Russ comment, the wet dog, I think was in reference to Papa Smurf dipping his toe. Russ would smell like a wet dog. I still don't understand. I mean, you guys can keep explaining to me. That's fine. I still don't get it. I don't know what was it in reference to. What was the context of the comment? Fire Trick 18, if the Force is in everything like matter, then I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. Ghost of Starman Deluxe. Yeah, the Eldar was the duder with the two sabers. Yeah, that's what I thought. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them all. Oh, the one with the that was like basically the Empire and Japan. That one was really good too. I would like to have seen more of that one. And the ninth Jedi, the one with the little Council of Jedi. I kind of want to know if that was like pre-Republic or post-Empire, or you know what I mean? Like, where was that, or was that like way in the far future of the Star Wars galaxy? Like, where was that story taking place? Like, or I should say, when was that story taking place, kind of thing, right? It was very, very interesting. It was, again, they were all really interesting concepts. Again, my favorite is still the very first one. I like how they think he's gonna pull that blade out. It's a Jedi, and in fact, he's like, uh-oh. He's not a Jedi, or is he? I don't know. Anyway, it was good. I enjoyed it. Fire Trick 18, Lesser Man, we can say no, but I can. All of them look good visually, but I don't like the twins and the Astro Boy one either. You didn't like the twins and the Astro Boy one? No? I enjoyed those ones. The twins one, like, it wasn't, like, the twins one wasn't, like, awesome or anything, but it was a fun idea, and, it had that, like, the style of the show kind of dictated the style of story, right? And, yeah. Oh, yeah, the other one with, he's escorting her, and she has the two goofy guys with her, and they're riding to the village and everything. Yeah, that one was good, too. They were all good. I enjoyed them all. I thought they're all very interesting stories. I like the art styles. I like anime. I'm not a big anime fanatic, but I do enjoy it. A lot of the classics of anime. Macross, Robotech, even Astro Boy, Speed Racer, he's watched that. Fist of the North Star, Vampire Hunter D, you know. Yeah, all that stuff, man. Fire Dricadine. The Ninth Jedi was my favorite. Yeah, the Ninth Jedi. Yeah, that one was very interesting because I'd like to know like where else that would go. Like, because that seemed like an actually interesting jumping off point for more stories. Really, I mean, all of them probably could have been, but yeah, it was interesting. Dave Patelia, by the way, Disney Plus worth it. It's still a decent price. For what you get, yeah, and the fact that they add stars, and so all the Fox stuff is on there now, yeah, and they didn't charge more, yeah, like that. That was a classy move. Ghost of Starman Deluxe. The Twins was somewhere in the middle for me, but not bad, but a more than a bit over the top at times. The double Star Destroyer looked dumb to me. Yeah, but I mean, like, it that was the whole point of the Star Destroyer, was because it was their command vessel. The two twins, who apparently can't be separated, had to be, together in a combined Star Destroyer, I guess, Yeah, reasons. I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous, but it's anime. I mean, like, anime is fucking ridiculous. Like, does anybody not watch this shit? And, of course, Star Wars itself is ridiculous. Star Wars itself is ridiculous. But that's fine. Because, it's not about... Star Wars isn't about the laser beams and the pew-pew. It's about the characters, right? So, yeah. Dave Patelli, Mandalorian, WandaVision, Falcon, Winter Soldier. Yeah, those are all fun. The what ifs. I've been enjoying the what ifs. Anybody who's been watching those what ifs, oh man, those are so much fun. I enjoy them. You can go on and on and on and on with what ifs, but I think really the what ifs are preparing everybody for obviously the Spider-Man and the Doctor Strange films that are coming out, because apparently those are all dealing with the whole multiverse thing, right? And so they're getting everybody prepared for all this multiverse. The same with like Loki. Loki was also key in getting everybody warmed up for all this time travel and other dimensions and all this crazy crap, right? It's all been part of the comics for like 50 years, but we got to prepare the audience by large for all these kinds of concepts, which is kind of weird because I seem to notice more and more shows dealing with time and our relation with time, and it seems like there's more and more things coming out where we're dealing with this forward and backward, stopping, pausing, with time. It's often been the realm of sci-fi, but yeah, And the fun part is that anybody who's a regular of Star Trek, we're already used to all this craziness with time, or even the comic books, X-Men, dealing with time and other dimensions and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just, all it is just a device for telling stories. It really doesn't have any other bearing other than that. It's just for a device for telling stories. But yeah, anybody who's a regular Star Trek fan, yeah, they're used to all these kind of forward, backward, what timeline. When you go back in time, is it your own timeline, or have you crossed into another dimension, into another timeline, parallel universe? Is it extra dimensions, whatever it is, right? So, make up your shit, right? I mean, but it seems like more and more stories are coming out nowadays that where they're dealing this as with the main concept, and it's kind of like tripping people out kind of thing, right? James and Kent, the one with the twins, the one where he's escorting her, the one with the old man. Are you all sure you are talking about Star Wars show and not something else? No, that's Star Wars Visions. That's they just released it on Disney Plus. It's anime. It's like they got a bunch of animation studios, like Japanese anime studios, and they got them to make a short story, and it was basically just have it set within the Star Wars universe, and apparently it's not like affecting the greater Star Wars universe, but just telling stories within it, right? And so that's what it is. It's fun. It's fun. I mean, you know, yeah. Obviously, a lot of the episodes have a very heavy lean into Japanese aesthetics, architecture, design elements, stuff like that. So they have a very Japanese aesthetic to them. But it's very cool, and it works very, very well because Star Wars basically borrowed Japanese aesthetic anyway, right? I mean, recent example being Mandalorian, when Ahsoka fights the director or whatever the fuck she is, the warlord. That is like ripped right from a Kurosawa film, right? So, yeah. And of course, Lucas was a huge fan. So, yeah. Dave Patalia, Kris, did you ever see the anime Aqualad? Speed Racer vintage cartoon. Yeah, Speed Racer. Yeah, I used to watch Speed Racer. Aqualad? No, I don't remember Aqualad. I used to watch Astro Boy, Speed Racer. I'm trying to think of what other older animes out there. Like, what would qualify for the anime? Oh, Battle Planets. G-Force. Like, I used to watch that one as well. That one's kind of like the original Voltron kind of thing. Yeah, there was a bunch. But anyway. Where am I? Ghost of Starman Deluxe. Ninth Jedi was one of my favorites too. I liked how they brought back the changing saber colors based on the user from the way from back in the comic version of Return of the Jedi. Yeah, I thought that one was interesting too. Of course, when the girl's holding the saber, right, it's indistinct, and I kind of thought that that was kind of going to be their way of explaining how, like, a dark saber can come to be, right? But it wasn't, and again, it's apparently non-canonical, so whatever, right? Anyway, but yeah, that one, I that Ninth Jedi, yeah, I mean, you can easily, like, after watching that one, I was like, damn, I want more of this. Like, yeah, let's get some more stories of this happening, because it was pretty interesting. Because, like, again, it was unclear as to when this was taking place. Was it taking place before the Republic? Was this like at some point during the war, or like, where was this taking place? And or was this like in the far future, after the fall of basically everything, and it's kind of the galaxy rebuilding itself, and you know what I mean? Like, when was this story taking place? That's what I'd like to know. Ghost Starman, What If has been really good too. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, and there's only one more left. The last one was awesome. Just awesome. And yeah. Spoiler. It's Vision. It's really good. James Kent, those episodes sound like porn film setups. The one with the twins? Yeah, that's a porn film setup. The one where he's escorting? Yeah, that sounds like a setup. The one with the old man? Yeah, that's a setup. Yeah, those very much sound like porn setups. Dave Patelia, Kimba the White Lion? Nope. Dark Mission, Akira is the only anime I've seen decades ago. Akira is another one. I've watched that one many, many times. In fact, that one is kind of required watching, I think, for anybody, who's not that familiar with anime. Yeah, that definitely has got to be on your top 5, top 10 list of animes to absorb and take in. Dave Patelia. So, question, in D&D, magic with purple visual effects was necromancy. Does that mean Mace Windu was a necromancy? Yes. Yes, it does. Mace Windu was a necromancer. Yeah. Nailed it right on the head. Ghost of Starman. From the intro spiel, I felt like Ninth Jedi was meant to be Empire era, but it could be anywhere, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, really, like, did it feel like Empire? Because it didn't to me. It felt more, because everything was so mysterious, and yeah, it felt like it was either pre-Republic or post-Empire Rebellion thing. But yeah. Or was it right in the smack dab in the middle? Being smack dab in the middle, I mean, like, the more stories you have of, like, these wandering Jedi throughout the galaxy during, just shortly after the Purge, makes it feel like the Purge was not even as successful as the movies would have you believe. But maybe that's what it's all about, right? It's Imperial propaganda. The Emperor wanted everybody to believe that the Purge on the Jedi was very successful, when in fact, you know, there are hundreds and hundreds of Jedis running throughout the galaxy going, I gotta fucking hide somewhere because, you know, crazy people are after me. But yeah. Ghost of Starman. That was the vibe I got. Yeah. All right, let's head over to the Instagram side of things because, yeah, holy crap, it's already 1:30 already. Jeez Louise. We are... Oh! Still looking at the nurgling. Oh, wait, let's see here. Let me refresh it just in case anybody has just used the hashtag. I kind of doubt it, but whatever. And we got that set up? Yeah, we got it set up. All right. Right. So first one from our good buddy Kim. Painted the first of the Kill Team Krieg models. I like it. Metals. Dark. Duder. I like that you had a very light mask on him. Almost looks like you were going for like a bit of a leathery kind of look. Is that what's going on there? Or is it like an armor plate? I don't know. Nice and clean. Straightforward. Yeah. I dig it. I like it. Snidely had posted this. Finished project. A lot of time went into making this commission. He had posted this on our Way the Brush Sharing is Caring page. And immediately, as soon as I saw this, I loved it. I love it. This feels like you should probably be microdosing and playing some games and enjoying an evening, because this is just too damn much fun. I like this. Yes, it's bright. Who is playing in Blacklight? I know that was a question asked recently. Who the hell is playing in Blacklight? And for a vast majority of you, I will say a lot of you have never attended Adepticon, because there is a nighttime game played at Adepticon, and they play it under Blacklight, and there's tons of this neon glowing shit going on. And yeah. And I can totally see this, you know, for a table in Age of Sigmar, doing a night Age of Sigmar game, which would be awesome. I love the lights, black light. I love everything glows. It is just really kick ass. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great centerpiece, and it's a good paint job. I enjoy it. Nice little guy. It's like, get the fuck off my property. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like who wouldn't want to just, you know, eat a tab and roll some dice? Like, who doesn't want to do that? I guess really what I'm saying is that you and I can't be friends if that's not what you want to do. Here's another one from Kim. Oop. Give him his like. Grot Commando. I saw this on the Discord. I really like this. It's a great sculpt, and you've done a really nice job here. I like all the color. I like the neatness of it all. Really nice work on his little lenses. I had no idea that his gloves have that texture on them. That's a really slight, subtle texture that's got to be on that surface. Oh, he's even got flippers. What do you know? It's little footballs. Anyway, he's got flippers. That's awesome. He's a little frogman. Little grot frogman. That's hilarious. Yeah, I really like this little guy. I mean, what's not to like about little grots? I mean, they're just too damn cute, right? That's really nice. I like that. There's another one from Kim. Painted 2 more of the Orc Commandos, so now I have done 4 of them and the bomb squig. Very, very cool. I like the hazard lines on the cabling. I like that. Really nice work. I like that you've gone for, like, you know, all sorts of colors on these guys. I like that. They feel more like freebooters. And that's not a bad criticism or anything. Did you have to drill those holes out where the blank or where the gaps are in the belt line, in the ammo belt, or is that sculpted like that? I like the flesh. Is that it? That's it. Very good. Yeah, I already saw these. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that one, Snidely. That tree. He shared that the other day on the Facebook page, Sharing is Caring. And yeah, I really like that. That's really cool. It makes me want to play on a little table like that. Of course, tripping balls. I'm just saying. Bar 1. Kenshin is one hell of an anime for peeps who like samurai stuff. Yeah. Ben Ellis, the Jedi are there. They are just on the planet with a C. Ghost of Starman Deluxe. Remember though, before the Purge, there were about 10,000 Jedi. As far as we've seen, there are about 30 survivors, and of those, several got hunted down not long after. Right, but I mean, that's still, like, even one Jedi surviving is a pain in the ass. I mean, look at Luke, right? Mind you, he wasn't a Jedi beforehand. He was just a baby. But, I mean, you know what I mean. Bettles, the white mask on the Krieg works well to offset the rest of it. Yeah, exactly. Snidely, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no, I love that tree. I saw when you posted that the other day on Facebook, and I was like, wow, it's amazing. Yeah, like, I want to see a whole table set up like that. And then, you know, I don't know if anybody's going to do it for their models, but even if you just did, if you were just going to play a game, but you wanted to keep track of your models, just do the rim in a fluorescent color. That way you can see your models, you know, something like that, right? Yeah. Because at Adepticon, there's a game that happens at night, and like there's airfields, they have buildings with lights on them, like the whole like they play in the dark. It's kind of hilarious because I was watching the game for a bit, you know, and it's a big apocalypse-sized game they're playing. So it's a huge table set up. It's completely dark. There's fucking booze all over the place. People are milling about. I think everybody is half in the bag. And as I turned to exit the hall that they were in, as I turned to exit, I can see two making out on a pile of carrying cases. They're sitting on carrying cases, and this guy and a girl are making out in the corner. I was like, oh, all right, carry on. I just left, right? Carry on with my wandering. But yeah, like that was really, really cool. They even had those small LCD screens. They had those mounted to play, you know, like commercials, and they had like almost like a Blade Runner vibe going on. into like the central city and everything like that. Like it was really, really cool. Turn the lights on, it looks, all right. But turn the lights out, and it looks like a nighttime cityscape and everything like that. It was really, really cool. I thought it was awesome. Anyway, Ghost of Starman Deluxe. If you're playing Warhammer under Blacklight, you might be at the wrong sort of club. I think you're at the right side of club. No, the right sort of club, not the right side of club. The right sort of club. I would disagree. Yeah, because like I said, at Adepticon, yeah, there are people drinking all over the place, people making out. I mean, why not? It's supposed to be having fun. 40K is supposed to be fun, right? So, and wargaming is supposed to be fun. So, if everybody's having fun, having a little bit of drink, doing a little bit of making out, what's wrong? What's wrong with that? Nothing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Dark Commission, cool. Hail bop, boop. We ain't friends then. No, you don't think dropping a tab, turning the lights nice and low, and having a game in near zero darkness is not fun? No. Oh. Kim, thank you, Monkey King. Yeah, no problem, dude. No, yeah, well, thanks for your post for sharing. Yeah, I like them. Yeah, the commandos. Yeah, I like those. Kim, it's sculpted in the holes in the ammo belt. It is, eh? Huh. Damn. Because it's pretty small stuff. Snidely, thanks a lot. It means a lot. One day I may do a whole table. Yeah, that'd be cool. If you do, I mean, little by little, just start building a table, right? And then just little by little, imagine making a table that looks like the interior of a cave, and you had like all them little mushrooms, right? And you had the little stalagmites and whatever kind of crazy crap. Because I mean, like in those caves, typically, a lot of those creatures and plants and stuff like that, they fluoresce. They fluoresce naturally. So you got little scorpions running around. They're freaking glowing in the dark because as you do in a dark cave, right? So, yeah. Be cool. It'd just be cool. The Barfing Sheep. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hail boop. More or an alcohol and a cigar man. Don't like tabs. Well, I'm talking about a tab of acid. That's what I'm talking about. When I'm saying dropping a tab, I'm talking about tabs of acid. LSD or microdosing. We'll just microdose some LSD and then play. Because microdosing actually would be better playing, because that way you can still maintain some focus or become really focused, one of the two. But yeah, really that's really where you want to be. Because if you're completely tripping balls, yeah, you're not going to finish a game. I mean, how many of us out there have gotten buddies together, got some beers, whatever's, right? And sat down, started playing a game. Everybody's having some laughs, joking. It's been a while since we all saw each other. Everybody's just all blah 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 blah. And then of course, it's turn 2. Everybody's half in the bag, and nobody remembers whose turn it is. It's only turn 2. You know what I mean? Like, that one's happened plenty of times. So I know how, once under the influence, that it can be kind of tricky to finish a game. And yeah. Whereas a nice microdosing session might be in order, really. Just get a nice good glow happening, right? Just ride that for the whole game. And I'm sure you'll probably see your models melting and moving on their own, and and I'm sure at some point you'd probably be convinced that you could just sit there and just with your own brain power move your models around. It's like, I'm fucking like I'm one of the X-Men. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, you're sitting there for like 45 minutes waiting for your buddy to go, and he's like staring at the table. He's already playing the game, and he's on to turn 3. And you're still waiting for the deployment roll off, and he's like he's just totally tripping balls. He's playing the whole game. He's been having conversation back and forth with you in his head, and he's like, yeah, no, it's going well. This is a good day. I'm glad I stopped by today. Meanwhile, you're sitting there like, yo, bro, you gonna fucking roll for deployment or what? You gonna put some models down? And he's shit. Hail boop. Yes, I know what you meant. Oh. Ghost of Starman. Kris promotes use of Class A drugs on live internet TV. Well, I'm not promoting the use of drugs, but, well, I guess I am. No, I'm not. Maybe I am. Probably not. But my shit's not for kids anyway. I mark my shit not for kids. YouTube makes me do it. Is your shit geared towards kids? And I big check mark. No, it is not geared for kids. I do not make content for kids. I do not involve kids in my content. Oh wait, no I don't. Old Man Logan. Hello, Kris and Monkeys. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Ghost Starman Deluxe. By the way, currently building my Star Wars Legion Darth Maul, and kit lets you build him in 3 poses. Oh, cool. Holding a lightsaber in his left, right, and both hands, which means you get 2 spare lightsabers. Oh, cool. Old Man Logan. Dude is like checkmate in 13 moves. Done. Yeah, he's just tripping balls the entire time. And he's on turn 3. He's already capturing objectives. He's been keeping score the entire time. He knows what you're going to do. Then, the part that really trips balls is if you can snap him out of it peacefully, without scaring the shit out of him. If you could snap him out of it and snap him back to reality and actually start playing the game, and then he realizes it's going exactly as he saw. Whoa! Wouldn't that be a trip? Wouldn't that be a trip? That he was already into like turn 3 and he was like seeing how the game was going, what you were doing, the conversations you were having, and everything was as he was seeing it. He was already living it. And then he's like, whoa, oh, we weren't playing yet? Oh, yeah, man, the stuff's hitting me hard, and I thought, okay, let's roll off and just start playing. Okay, I put my stuff down. And then he's like halfway through his first turn, and he's like, wait, this is exactly what I did. Wait, this is exactly what he did. And then I did this. And then he did this. And here we are. Oh, whoa, So imagine that. Was he seeing the future, or was his guesses on the probability of action more accurate than he thought? Did the LSD allow him the capacity to open his mind and see what was happening? Was it divine, or was it just simple probability? Yeah, I'm not even that far into Foundation and already. The math of probability. Old Man Logan. Some might call him a farseer, but only when he is high. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. It's the only way. He can only predict the future when he's high and tripping balls. Hail boop. Or are you just predictable enough that a man blazed out of his mind knew what you were going to do? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another possibility. Or just so damn predictable that somebody who's completely cooked out of his head could outplay you anyway. Yeah, that's. I think that's probably the more likely scenario. Yeah. You think you're coming into the game, you think, oh, I'm just gonna let my buddy, smoke a doob, drop a tab, whatever. I'll let him play, and I'll take advantage of him because he usually kicks my ass at the game, so it's equal playing field. And then he still kicks your ass. And he's high as a kite. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny scenario to imagine. As I know, I probably would stop taking the game very seriously if that was the case. If I was playing somebody who, was just right cooked out of their head, and they kicked my ass at the game, yeah, I'd be like, oh, fuck you, I'm out. I'm done with the game. I am done. Especially if it was Space Marines. He beat me with Space Marines. Yeah, just yeet the table and just leave. Goes to Starman Deluxe. The D in LSD stands for divination. Yeah, there we go. Does it? Hell boop. It's like Drunken Fist, but with minis. Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with that, really? What's wrong with that? All right, I'm just going over to the Games Workshop site for a second, or maybe I'm not. Fucking hell. Okay, Games Workshop site's pooping out on me apparently. Spinglish, give me Spinglish. $24 for a plushy Nurgling. Well, now is this pre-order, made to order? What is this? I guess maybe I should order one before shit gets real on me, right? Are they getting shipped right away? I assume he's gonna get shipped right away. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I don't know. Yeah, I think I might have to get a plushie Nurgling. I just might have to. I just want cute little things in my life. Like, what is so wrong with wanting just cute little things running around? Old Man Logan, did everyone order their Joy Toy Space Marines? I did not. I did not. Now, apparently, I can't remember where I saw it, but apparently there's a pre-order, or sorry, there was a leak or a preview, whatever you want to call it, of an Intercessor from Joy Toy. Apparently. So, I don't know. Hail Boop, his pre-orders should be released next weekend. His pre-orders should be released next weekend? Are we talking about... the plushie? I don't know. Okay, what time we at here? Holy Carolis, we've got 4 minutes left. I better quit goofing around and get some stoof happening. Sorry, one local kind of hobby place I get stuff from. They always send me newsletters, and oddly enough, I always read them. Their newsletters do work on me. They're telling me what's for sale and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, really? That's for sale? Oh, interesting. Anyway. Hail Boot, meaning the plushie should be in the world. Yeah, I think I'm going to order one. Old Man Logan, saw that leak. Chaos Duders 2. There's Chaos Duders 2? Okay. Well, see, maybe they heard what I was talking about last episode. About, all the bullshit, right? I need to run for a second. I'm going to go. I'll be right back. Hold on. Forgot that was muted. Almost hard-boiled my nuts there. Running to go get my coffee. Sorry, my little minions are not available at the moment. Goes to Starman. Kris's LSD has worn off. He's got to go refresh. Yeah. No commercial break? You know what? No, I don't. I need something for intermission or something like that. I don't have an intermission thing. The only thing that I could have used as an intermission which I was thinking of doing. Let me see if I can head to this real quick without jamming things up. Did I get rid of it? Oh, did I? I may have. I may have. No, I didn't. So, yeah, for intermission, I was thinking maybe I should make something like this for intermission. Hold on. Let's go this one. Yeah. A classic. Just give you guys a classic. My favorite, though, is when his face just jiggles. Oh, is that it? Just him crying in pain in slow motion? No, where's... Yeah. Wait, hold on. Anyway, so maybe I'll have to make that into an intermission thing. Shit. Bar one, ask G-Dubs. Ask G-Dubs. For a coffee, or for a commercial break? Like for a commercial, I don't know if you mean like ask for one of the G-Dubs commercials. Yeah, I don't know. Ghost of Starman classic. Yeah. Bar one, we need a Kris action figure. Well, there is a bobblehead. He's on my shelf. So there's kind of an action figure, Kris. Where's the bobblehead? Hold on. See if I can do this without tripping myself up. Get over here. Yeah. I don't know if you knew this guy exists. Oh shit. God damn it. I gotta clean my office. I always say that though. But yeah. Can't tell which one's which, can you? But yeah. That's me. Back when I still had the chin strap. I almost had jock strap, but still got the shaved head. Although I'm due for a haircut though. But anyway, yeah. It's when it first showed up. Yeah, it was like people acted like we found Annabelle. It's like, oh my god, what is that? Keep that away from me. That's horrifying. Bar one, where do I get one? Shit, I can't remember what they're called. It was like custom bobblehead or something like that. I don't know if you can buy one like that. You might be able to. I have no idea. The Barfing Sheep. This new Kris figure now with quick slapping action. Yeah. It's like a little switch on the back. Like you just cock the arm back and then. Bar one. I got that stripe, but lacked the mustachio. Oh yeah, you just got the chin thing. Yeah, I shut mine. I shut it off. I shaved it off. Oh, a while ago. Anyway, I don't know. I was getting kind of tired of it, you know. But yeah, it is disturbing, isn't it? Like in more ways than one. Best is when I set him down and he's just doing this. It's like, oh yeah, he's listening to music. Maybe I should just make it like a intermission, and just have it this, just have this repeating. Kris, yeah, you can have this on your shelf, and then it's, Kris, should I use this color? Do you think yellow on top of black looks good? Oh wait, he can't turn his head side to side. Oh, he's having a seizure. Oh my god. Oh, the humanity. Oh fuck. Craziness. Yes, I'm slowly going crazy. I'm slowly going crazy. Old Man Logan, can they do a Kris Space Marine bobblehead? If so, sign me up. And don't start ranting about the IP. A Kris Space Marine bobblehead? Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. All right. If you're wearing headphones, turn them up or down, because here it comes. Yeah, we'll do this classic. Email time. Email time. Oh, fuck, it's done. Everybody's like, what the fuck is he doing? Is this man bonkers? Anyway, here is email from our good buddy FireDrake18. Hello, Kris and monkeys. I recently went back and started repainting some models I was not pleased with. This week, it was Ultron and Iron Man. I used simple green to strip the paint. I rebased them with gray instead of white and pretty much used all metallics. The first time I painted them, I didn't believe the silver paint I used was completely mixed and they came out chalky. This time, the results were better. I approve of Vortex mixers. I approve. Hope you enjoy, and as always, hope you enjoy, and as always, tips and recommendations are welcome. And perhaps the next achievement I will unlock is non-metallic metal, the elusive dream of a madman who intends to propagate the true riddle of steel. FireDrake18, aka Mr. Saucier, aka all fat meat is greasy. All fat meat is greasy. It's greasy. So here is Ultron. Oh yeah, he look good. So you stripped them down and repainted them. I like him. I think for his, like, the purplier bits, I think you could have used an opaque color. I don't think you had to use the metallic, just so that you could kind of go for that glowing intensity in contrast to the sparkle of his metallics. In the future, if you're going for a really, really nice metallic-y shine, I don't know if you have an airbrush FireDrake, but it doesn't really matter, because use a gloss primer on these models, especially when they're predominantly going to be metallic. I highly recommend a gloss primer. Now, if you're concerned, I don't know why you would be, but if you were concerned about laying a gloss primer down on the figure, but didn't want the gloss to be on the base or the rock, well, you could always lay the gloss down on the figure, and then, use silly putty, whatever, to mask off the rest of the figure, and then prime the rock and base in a more matte, traditional primer, if you want. I don't think a step like that would be necessary, though. Yeah, I would have probably gone with opaque. Or did you go with an opaque color? Yeah, I probably would. I would have probably pushed that intensity a little bit more, doing a little bit more of that OSL. This would be a fun opportunity to try more OSL. Yeah, you see how there's like on the metallic, the flat areas, like on his back of his thigh and his forearm and on his shoulder pad. You see how it looks like there's almost a slight texture. I don't know if that's the paint or if that's the primer or if that's the figure. But if you laid a gloss prime down, it would smooth that out. And even if you were applying it by hand, it still would look a lot shinier. Ooh, Iron Man looks good. Oh, see, Iron Man has that. Yeah, it looks like you're using a opaque color for the glow. Yeah, I like Iron Man. I like the metal. Now, did you lay down silver and then put a clear on top, or was these a colored metallic you laid down? I'm curious. Fire Drake, are you here today? I don't even know if you're here today. I think you are, because didn't I read your name earlier? I may have read your name earlier. I like Iron Man. Iron Man works really well. Again, I think it's a level, an item of contrast. I also wish that this angle was a little bit different because it looks like some of the red is on what his gold faceplate would be, but I could be wrong about that. And on his chest glow engine reactor thing, whatever, it looks like you are doing a bit of an OSL look there, because I see color bands building out from the center. Yeah. See, I kind of wish this angle was as clear as this angle. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, really nice work, Fire Drake. Awesome. Thank you for sending that in. Yeah, if you're gonna go with mostly metallics, as far as going with a metallic color scheme, so like Iron Man, whatever. Yeah, if I was gonna do an Iron Man figure in that scale or bigger, gloss primer, and then laid the metallics down. Now, mind you, I work a lot with airbrush, so I probably would just quickly lay it down by airbrush, the gloss prime, and then of course the base coat as well. But that's just me. It can still be done by hand. It just, yeah. Fire Drake Team, I gotta go and find a way home. Bye everyone. Later, duder. Bar 1, haha, with the bobblehead. Best vignette. All right, next email is from our good buddy Dark Commission. Hi, Mighty One. Another one rolls off the assembly line. This week's offering is the Mad Hatter bust by Creepy Tables. There is also a full figure version of this model in the same scale, 1/8. Some work is needed on the plinth, but the bust is done, I hope. CNC, welcome as always. Cheers, John, a.k.a. Dark Commission, a.k.a. John. I'll be ready, John. Anyway, Mad Hatter. Holy cramolies. The colors are great. I love the what is that? The collar? Like, is that lapel? Is that what it's called? On a jacket? The collar bit? Not the blue, but the yellow, and that looks like almost like silver. Looks really cool. I like that. I like the brown as well, but like I really like the way you do leather on these busts and stuff. The orange hair is cool. The flesh is fun. I think if we were staying within the realm of kind of cartoony, and that's how this feels, especially the way the skin and the eyes and everything, the way it's all kind of treated. It's very, very light and whimsy, as it were. I don't know if I would go too textured and realistic on the hat and the leather bits. I think I would have kept those in more of a cartoony kind of style. Softer, lighter, not as realistic. Because like the hat, like if I'm looking at just the hat, can I zoom in on this? I can too. Oh, there's glitter in the eyes, or metallics in the eyes. Yeah, see like how subdued the hat is. I like the top. I like the scuffing on the top, and I like the brim. I like the leather. I like the overall feeling of leather here. But when you take it with the rest of the face, it feels like a disconnect, because the hat feels like it's rendered sort of realistically versus this flesh and the hair, and the face presentation overall feels very animated, Then of course you get back into okay, so that looks like it is a metallic on the. Is that free-handed, or is that sculpted on there? That filigree in the thing. It's a really fun piece. I like it. I think the hat, though, should be a little bit more brighter and less realistic. How? I don't know. I have to think long and hard, because I mean, like, you're kind of mixing kind of vibes here with this, right? Oh, is that it? That's it. Yeah, but I like it though. And yeah, he looks batshit crazy. Which, watch out. Oh yeah, we did look at them all. Okay. Thank you, John, for sending that in. Awesome stuff. And I look forward to more. And nice job. And oh, excuse me. That's it. That's all I had to say. I like it though. It was good. Yeah, I think something about the hat, because the collar, and like I like that gold or the yellow and silver on the interior of, what is that called? Is that a lapel? No, the part like that would be otherwise a collar if you folded it up, but then you fold it out like on a suit and it comes apart. Is that lapel? I want to keep saying lapel, but I don't know if that's the right word. But anyway, yeah, I really like the work there. I like how you use the metallics and everything and the bright colors, and that feels in place with the face, right? And the face itself, when we're first looking at it, has a very kind of cartoon-like quality to it. And then the hat doesn't have that same vibe as the head or the collar part, right? And I think it's because the hat feels separate. And I don't know if it should. It doesn't really hurt it at all. But, I don't know. Yeah. Ben Ellis. Wow, the Hatter is rocking it. Yeah. Ghost of Starman. John wasn't kidding. That Hatter sure looks mad. Doomslayer. Models. Did I miss the penis jokes? Did we make any penis? I don't think we... You know what? Jeez. This might be a first. Away the brush first, where we've gone an entire episode without making penis jokes. Yeah, I don't think we made a penis joke all day. Does that mean we're maturing? Probably not. Dark Commission, sculpted. Cheers, Kris and dudes. The cravat, is that what it is? Was one of the color shifts. Oh, okay. Oh, the cravat. Okay, yeah, that's that little bundle there. Oh shit, I already put that away. Damn it. I was going to look at it again. But yeah, okay, it's color shift. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, very cool. Well, thank you, John, for sending that in. I would leave it as is. It looks great. It's fantastic. I wouldn't change anything. I think if you were doing another one of those or something similar, yeah, I don't think I would have have that disconnect, unless of course the story element in which you were telling that the hat was separate from the hatter, as it were, right? So for example, if the hatter was, you know, more cartoonish, bright, everything, and then the hat was very dark, broken, realistic, and you know what I mean, whereas he felt very animated, then that in itself might tell a story, right? A disconnect. Make up whatever you want, really, but yeah. Kim, I like that a lot. I liked it too, yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't change anything. It just, to me, looking at it, and if I was looking at it as far as like trying to find narrative or, you know, knowing of the character of what we know, the separation of that hat and the character, you know, I mean, yeah, there's many ways you can go about it, right? But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't change anything. Leave it as is. It's great. Ghost of Starman. We made jokes about Star Wars Visions episodes sounding like porn earlier. Close enough. Sure. But I mean, a conversation about, you know, baseball isn't necessarily about bats, is it? Right? Like if we're talking baseball, we're not necessarily talking about bats. And so if we're talking about you know, something porn like, we're not necessarily talking about dicks, are we? Anyway. Not sure where I'm going with any of that. Disco. Looking forward to my dinner. Just spent £30 on takeaway curry. Why would you take the curry away? What's takeaway curry? Takeaway. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Or like pickup? Yeah, we call it pickup. Come pick it up, right? Because we have drive-through, pickup, and delivery, right? That's the three functions we have of anywhere, of any place that serves food, right? Pickup, you drive in, go get your shit. Drive through, don't get out of your car, pick your shit up. And then delivery. Don't even leave your fucking house. Let those assholes drop it off at your door. I don't know why we're calling them assholes, but just, you know, to be colorful, I guess. Dark Commission. Well, he's a dapper guy and he loves his old hat. Sure. Yeah, like I said, man, like when you're going through a piece like that, you know, again, it's not simply a matter of painting it, but also telling a story. And that's, you know, where the rare point in which we get to artistic expression in this hobby, you know, is telling a story through the piece. Ben Ellis, Hatters went mad because they used to boil the hats in mercury, right? In fact, yeah, that's what I thought. It was mercury. Because, was it the boiling of the hat, or was it something about the crushed velvet or something? It was like some part of the process, right? But yeah, I know. Yeah, it drove the buggers mad. Same with painters. You know, the mad painters. Because there's a lot of painters up to and including, I think, even Van Gogh would eat cadmium red, right? And they'd eat that, or it'd be on the brush and they'd eat it. I don't know what it tastes like. I've never tasted cadmium. Cadmium might fucking taste like pumpkin pie for all I know. I ain't gonna eat it though. I'm not in the habit of eating paint. So yeah, but yeah, apparently, yeah, that was cadmium was the big one. And so whenever you see cadmium red, typically it's in name only because they don't actually use cadmium anymore in paints. Do I have a cadmium red? I don't think I do. Oh, in oil paint I might. In oil paint I might have a cadmium red, but I don't think it's cadmium anymore. Because I'm pretty sure it was like something they did like, you know, 60 years ago or whatever. They cut cadmium out. It's like when they started removing lead from paint kind of thing, right? What time we at? Holy Corollis. 23 minutes OT. Fucking hell. Disco. The term in the UK is takeaway rather than it's pickup, delivery, or whatever's they're delivering mine. Okay, well, so takeaway is delivery? That doesn't make any fucking sense. How does that make any fucking sense? How can you say, yeah, I ordered some takeaway, so they're gonna come take away your shit? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Pickup, takeout, or drive-through. Ben Ellis, sixth sized. Go Starman, we need to hybridize delivery and drive-through. The assholes bring it to your car while you're driving home. Oh. So like you're on the freeway and you call like Burger King and you say, yeah, I need my, what are we calling it? Drive-by delivery? That's what we call it, drive-by delivery. And so you're on the freeway and you're just got to get home, right? And you're calling up, Burger King, and he's like, yeah, I need my Whoppers now, man. I'm on the highway. I'm at mile marker, whatever, or kilometer marker. And I'm like, meet me at this point, right? And so they get in their car. It turns into like this whole Mad Max type scenario where you're just fucking giving her on the highway. And they basically, you see like the big Burger King mobile, on the freeway, and he opens up the slide door and he throws your burgers in, and then you, I don't know how you pay for it. You can probably pay for it on your app. Unless, of course, you had the chip on your bank card and you just tap and you just tap it across. Bing, bing, yeah, okay, good. You just fly down the highway and he just speeds off, takes the next exit, and heads off and finds his next customer. Right? Is that the next evolution of this whole convenience? At that point, is convenience convenient anymore? Oh, man. Where the hell am I? Kim. No, it's mostly poisoned them and went mad. Okay. Ben Ellis, boiling in mercury, freeze the hairs from the skins that were used. Yeah, something like that, eh? Yeah, I remember it's mercury poison. Yeah. Dark Commission. I still have some old Winsor Newton oil paints with toxic warning labels. Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet. Because it's not until like the 70s, whatever, that things kind of start turning around. They say, ugh, no, this is making people crazy, Yeah. Ben Ellis, you're taking it away from them and they deliver. Crazy, but oh well. Yeah, I don't understand how the takeaway is delivery. Because if I called up somebody in North America and I'm from the UK or Europe, whatever, and like, yeah, I want to get some KFC takeaway, that'd fuck them all up. That would fuck them all up. They'd be like, excuse me, sir, takeaway. You're coming to pick it up? No. I'm gonna stay home. Okay, so you want delivery? Yeah, takeaway. So you want to come pick it up? You're gonna pick it up? No. You know what I mean? See, it's gonna lead to all sorts of problems. Pick up, drive through, delivery. That's it. Those are the terms. So in England, I realized that in the UK, that's the country that spawned English. But you're wrong. It's not takeaway. Takeaway is not delivery. Delivery is delivery. Takeaway, I don't know, is stealing. It's takeaway. Right? Because that's what you do in football. In football, you have the takeaway. Because the guy's running down the field with the ball, and then boom, ball pops out, bang, it's takeaway. He got it. Boom, got the ball, and now he's going to run. Right? That's takeaway. So, I mean, if you're going to a restaurant and we're going to play takeaway, that's basically like dine and ditch, essentially. You're going to eat and then bolt, Dark Commission. I remember an old Judge Dredd story where permanently mobile citizens pulled alongside mobile restaurants. Yeah, okay, that'd be cool. Yeah. Ghost of Starman. Would only work if Burger King guy was driving a burger-shaped car. Well, of course he's driving. In that scenario that I described, was there any other shape to the car? Other than maybe the Burger King head? Like on the front, kind of like Maximum Overdrive, where it's like a big fucking 18-wheeler and he's got the big Burger King head on the front grill, and it's like just taking people out. Wait, what am I describing? I'm confused now. Hail Boop. They'll have a key to your house, walk in, physically put your food in your mouth, and then grab your chin and move your mouth to chew for you. Holy shit, dude. Did you drop a tab? Dark Commission. In England, if you're not sitting at a restaurant table, then it's takeaway. Right. So, yeah, oftentimes we call that dine in. Right? So you go to a restaurant, it could be, like, it's like McDonald's where they have, sit down and eat, or you could take the food and fuck off, right? And yeah, and they often ask you, are you dining in or are you taking out? Right? It's takeout. It's takeout. 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 That's the other one. I don't get out often. Scott Radham. Highway delivery of fast food would look like the freeway robbery scene in Tenet. Only it would make more sense than that piece of shit movie. Tenet sucks. Yeah, I'm really the scene that I'm thinking of as far as delivery is concerned. I mean, realistically, we've already had it. Hangover, the first Hangover movie. Remember near the end of the movie, they're heading back home and they're on the highway and they're all getting dressed. And they need their suits and everything like that, and the tailors come up and deliver. I mean, it's already been, seen as a possible reality, right? Unless, of course, you haven't watched the Hangover. In which case, you're not really missing much, other than 3 other movies. Ghost Starman Deluxe, we just say takeaway for everything because either you take it away or the restaurant driver takes it away and brings it to you. So the one term means 2 different things. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? One word means 2 different things. I know that's not an anomaly in English. I know that there are expressions like that in English that are both. But that doesn't make any fucking sense. Ben Ellis, Kris, we're wrong about so much. We're wrong about so much. Oh yeah, we are. I believe you. We are wrong about so much. Grim, nah, I just want to see the Wienermobile burning rubber on the interstate. Could you imagine, like, the hot dog mobile, and it had, like, lifters, and it had, like, the oversized tires in the back? It basically looked like a dragster, just giving her shit down the highway. I can. I'm seeing it right now. Reinvented Modeler. Hi, Kris. Being busy. That's good. You've been busy. The Barfing Sheep. Speaking of delivery, I think the guy delivering my pizza is very lost. He rang me up and couldn't even describe his surroundings for me to guide him. Yeah, he's fucking lost. Yeah, that motherfucker had better hit the Find My iPhone or, ping the towers or something, because, yeah, that guy's lost. He might be stuck in the hollow earth. We don't know. Ghost of Starman Deluxe. I haven't seen The Hangover, but I've been hungover. Does that count? Yes. Yes, it does count. Instead of watching The Hangover and you've been hungover, yeah, that still counts. Disco Duke. The crazy thing is, whenever you ask for a takeaway, they then ask if you want to collect or if it's delivery, so it would be easier to say what you want to start with. Fuck. What? That whole sentence fucked me up. What? The crazy thing is, whenever you ask for a takeaway, they then ask if you want to collect or if it's delivery, so it would be easier to say what you want to start with. Yeah. Yeah. Like, pick up, take out, whatever. Well, I guess pick up is you're driving in to go pick up your food. Take out is you're already at the joint, you've ordered, and you're like, oh, you know what? We're going to take it out. We're going to take it to go, right? Take it and go. Drive through. You're driving to the place. You don't want to enter the building. You just want your fucking food. And then, of course, delivery, right? So, whenever we call like a pizza joint, typically if we're ever getting delivery, it's a pizza joint. Sometimes Burger King. Anyway, yeah. Want this, yeah, okay, be this much, okay, and I want it for delivery, okay, Address, bang, boom, total, bang, pay it, done. Right? And it shows up. You don't have to have this long ass conversation. Just give me this. Here's my address. Here's my money. Do it now. Hang up. That's hanging up apparently. People don't like what is, people don't do people even does this even mean phone to anybody? Like I realized this old cats. It does because we all grew up on, big rotary phones, but does this still mean hang up? You know what I mean? This isn't some sort of dance move I'm doing here. Maybe it is a dance move. I don't know. But either way. Oh, wait. Stop. I don't know. Where are we at here? Holy crap, it's 34 minutes over OT. Old Man Logan, takeaway means both pickup and delivery? That's just crazy talk. Stop it. Just stop. Yeah, takeaway means both pickup and delivery. That's confusing. Darker Mission, sign on every food outlet in England, eat in or take away, alongside with cardboard handwritten signs saying, we deliver. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you eat in, take out, or take away. We say take out, we don't say take away. So is that what it means then? Is take away, is take out? Because takeout is something different, right? You're already at the establishment, you've already ordered the food, and then they say, do you want to eat in? Do you want to dine in or eat in? Or eat out? Or take out? Anyway. Yeah. Reinvented modeler, Lusta Chip Buddy, where I come from after a few beers. Lusta Chip Buddy. I don't even know what that means. Lust a chip butty. A butty. At first I thought it was Betty, but it's butty. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? I like after somebody said that to me, it doesn't mean I'm going to get cornholed, does it? I hope not. Or hope so. Depends. Dark Commission. And Savaloy. I don't know what the fuck that means. You guys, people. I'm sorry. Did somebody hit Google Translate on this shit? Because this is fucking me up. Barfing Sheep. Update on Lost Boy. I hung out a window waving at him. He figured it out in the end. Oh, okay. So you found him. Good job. Reinvented Mala. Or a kebab and garlic sauce. Eat the rest in the morning for breakfast. Sounds awful. Bar 1. The worst thing is when they don't have all the items on the order menu. Oh, right, yeah, when they don't have it all there, yeah. That's annoying. But, I mean, if you're going through, like, the speedy thing, you kind of should know what you want, right? You've already given it some thought. You're already in a hurry. You want to move as quickly as possible, right? So if you're going through drive-through or, any kind of fast food joint, it should always be, you already know what you want. So if you want burger and fries, you don't sit there and go to the menu and go, oh, and then the cashier's going, yes, sir, can I help you? What would you like? And you're like, I'll get fucking just pick something already, right? If you're going through the drive-thru, you should already know in your mind what you want. I want burger and fries. Cool. Here's the amount. Bang. Pay it. Throws it in your car. And you fucking speed out. Not do you have a vegan option for that? Do you have, ask for some obscure pop or soda, it's like, now what kind of potato fries are your fries? It's like, fuck, burger and fries. Get your soft drink. Get the fuck out of the line. Fuck, that shit drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. I'm like, if I owned an automatic weapon, those are the moments that I would just open up and I just open up on the crowd and not hit the person that I was pissed off at. I just spray at innocent people and just hit innocent people and ignore the person who was the object of my rage. I would just, I know, making light of gun violence. I know. But we're doing it. That's where we're going. Ghost of Starman. Oh God, now we have to explain the horrifying range of words that mean bread roll. Yeah, bread. Yeah, bread. Because isn't a roll bread anyway? Like, no. Oh, my head. I can feel pain developing right in back here. Yeah. Or it could be the tumor. I don't know. But Disco, I just had ring them back because I couldn't remember ordering the naan bread. Too many beers for fuck's sakes. Reinvented modeler, Chip Buddy. Loads of fries in bread bun. Okay, what? Load of fries in bread bun. A Chip Buddy? That's fries in basically a fry burger. Is that what that is? Again, my head's starting to hurt. Dark Commission, bread cob in Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire. Bread cob? What's a bread cob? Is that like corn cob? Man, you guys are just throwing all these fucking weird terms at me. God damn. It's amazing. The UK country spawned language, nobody seems to fucking speak it. Disco, there are some crazy bastard calling a BAP a bomb cake soon. What? Calling a BAP a bomb cake? What's a fucking bomb cake? Yeah, you said that first part like, yeah, man, this should totally blow your mind. But it was the second part that should have been relatable. It wasn't. And I'm like, what's a bomb cake? I don't know what a bomb cake is. You are genuinely confusing me. Ghost of Starman, the fact that some people call bread rolls muffins baffles me to no end. True, because we have on this side we have English muffins, which are like hockey puck sized pieces of bread, and we have muffins, which we go to any place to get, and they often will have like chocolate sprinkles and shit. Like they're in a cupcake and they got the big muffin top, and they look like a big bready, mushroom essentially, right? But they're both muffins. So I don't know. All this talk is giving me a headache. I know that much. Dark Commission in Sheffield pronounced bread kirk. Bread kirk? Or cock? Is it cock? God, I hope it's a bread cock. Lord help me. I just want bread cock. Ben Ellis, fries in a sandwich. Yeah, I guess, right? Kevin Cabal, Chip Buddy in Britain, or British, is a French fry sandwich in Canadian. Bread, yeah, but Chip Buddy? Oh, because chips are fries. Right. I'll get there eventually. Ben Ellis, Ship Buddy, Barn Cake, Cob Roll, etc. Fuck. Kevin Cabal, nom nom. Nom nom. Did you watch the Suicide Squad? The King Shark? Nom nom. And Old Man Logan, bread roll ain't a muffin. Come on, man. A bread roll? No, but the English muffin. We call them English muffins around here because like McDonald's sells sausage McMuffins and egg McMuffins. Those are on English muffins, or at least what up here we call English muffins, which are basically when you buy them in the grocery store, they're just like gray pieces of hockey puck looking pieces of bread. Like they just look like little hockey pucks. Like you let them dry out, you can play a game with them. You can play hockey with them essentially. Dark Commission, bread, CRK or Kerk. Kerk? That's what that is? Bread Kerk? Or cock. That's more fun to say. Just cock. Flat out bread cock. He's got the bread cock. Of course, could bread cock be a euphemism for a yeast infection? And a bread box? Could that be a yeast infection for women? Oh, yeah. We can't really do anything right now. She's got the bread box going on. She's got bread box going on. Yeah, it's... Somebody's baking a loaf of sourdough. Oh, yeah, that's my buddy. Yeah, he's got the bread cock. Yeah, sorry, all the girls have been scared off. He's got the bread cock. He's got to go take care of that. Oh shit. Oh man. Goes to Starman Deluxe. But an English muffin is different to a bread roll, in which some people in the UK call a muffin, despite the fact it's definitely isn't a muffin. Yeah, this whole conversation now has officially given me a brain tumor. Sammy boy, what's up? Oh man, developing a brain tumor is what's up, bud. Bar one. I wish we had more foods like that in Sweden. Ben Ellis, tramp sandwich. What's a tramp sandwich? Again, I mean, that sounds more like something like a porn title. Oh, we're having a tramp sandwich tonight. Me and my buddy, we ordered a hooker. We're having tramp sandwich tonight. Wait till Kris tries fish fingers in a sandwich. Why? What's the term for fish finger? Dark Commission Kris, the bread butcher. Ben Ellis saves having a bun in the oven. Fuck. Hey, so would the term, going by this kind of crazy ass logic I'm going by with the whole yeast thing, would bun in the oven, would that actually be a disrespectful term for referring to a pregnancy? Because the kid was formed out of yeast. Right? Like somebody was just dirty. You had a dirty little kid, little bun. You gave birth to a little bun. That's awful. That's awful. You're awful. Kevin Cabal, the slicer. Reinvented modeler. Don't get me started on Suicide Squad, Kris. Fracking great flick. Fracking? No, it's okay. We can say fuck around here, bud. Unless you don't want to say it. I don't know. Yeah, Suicide Squad, like the last one. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Better than the other movies. But I mean, like, when the bar's set low, it's not too hard to hop right over that, right? So, yeah. Bar one, junk food union unite. Old man Logan, I need to start microdosing to continue this conversation. I might need to microdose. Have to start microdosing before I do this show. Dark Commission, my fave buddy from Roadside Van, sausage, mushroom, and runny fried egg with ketchup. Actually, that sounds really good. Buddy. Okay, hold on. So a buddy is a sandwich? Is that what the term is supposed to mean? Like, why not just use the word sandwich? Where does the term sandwich come from? Does it come from buddy? LOL. Ben Ellis. As long as their kid isn't one of the baker's dozen. Of a baker's dozen. Old man Logan. Episode XXX. Microdosing, bread rolls and muffins. And maybe takeaway. Yeah, basically. Oh, man. Are we done? I think we're done there. I don't know if we can sink ourselves any lower. Well, me anyway. Ben Ellis, Earl of Sandwich. Okay, like I don't know if you guys are fucking with me or not. Is that a thing in the UK? The Earl of Sandwich? I honestly, I'm not up on my UK info. So if you said there was an Earl of Sandwich, there's a high degree of probability I believe you. Just saying, because I don't know. But then why would you openly lie to somebody who has obviously confessed that they know very little about your culture. Why would you lie about cultural elements? That's just me. That just makes you a bad person. Dark Commission, of course, in Nottinghamshire, the two T's in Butty are replaced with a glottal stop, so not voiced. So, bye? Bye? You're making this up. You're making this up. How can the word have two letters in it, but you don't say it? Then why does it have the two fucking letters? Then why isn't the word just bye? But you don't. Okay, it's buddy, but you don't say the TT. That makes zero sense. How does that? Why would you have two letters to indicate a certain sound, but you don't make the sound? That makes absolutely no sense. That makes no sense at all. Oh man, I think you're making. Now I'm thinking you guys are having me on. I think you guys are fucking with me at this point now. Goes to Starman. Sandwich allegedly comes from the Earl of Sandwich, who popularized putting meat between bread to keep your hands clean. Again, that sounds like something from a porno. Ben Ellis, real thing. I believe you now. Because I trust Ghost. I trust Ghost. A little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Old Man Logan. Damn it, we have words for a reason. Words have consequences, buddy. I know, that's what I'm saying. Ben Ellis, named after an Earl. Dark Commission. The Earl of Sandwich invented sandwiches for ease of eating while out hunting. Goes to Starman. I think the sandwich predates him, though. I don't know. Oh, interesting. Dark Commission. Grunt. E. Why? Bye? Grunt-I? Bye? E? No, that doesn't make it grunt. So, grunt E. Grunt E? That, again, this fucking word makes no sense. This is not an English word, is it? This is some fucking old European word, right? Like, before English was a thing. This is some fucking Welsh, Gaelic fucking word of some sort. Is that what this is? Ben Ellis. Wait till Kris finds out the sirloin steak was knighted by Henry VIII. Sirloin? The sirloin steak? Fuck off, man. Don't fucking do it. Bar one. UK is the weirdest part of Europe. Who knows what they're up to? I know, that's the thing, right? Is the UK is like, what's going on with this fucking island? Like, these people are fucking crazy. Saying all sorts of fucking gibberish things. Like, they're apparently all speaking the same language, but not. Like, it's really quite amazing. It's really quite amazing how you can all be speaking the same language, and yet nobody's speaking the same language. Reinvented model of bread and chips. My favorite is bread on beans and beans on bread. Is there a difference? Bread on beans? Well, I guess bread, chunks of bread on beans, right? Or beans on a piece of bread, right? I guess. But yeah, I know the beans and bread thing because I remember I saw a video of Patrick Stewart, and that's apparently his favorite fucking thing is beans on bread. So I believe it. And if Sir Patrick Stewart, is it Sir Patrick Stewart? I think it's Sir Patrick Stewart. If Patrick Stewart tells me something about UK culture, I'll believe it. But, you know, you fucking guys, I don't know. I gotta Google every fucking thing you guys say to me because I don't know. At this point, I think you guys are just having me on. Kevin Cabal, I'm pretty sure Kris's continuity cops. Kris's continuity cops. I like how it's all gays. Kris's continuity cops. Shit. KKK. That's not good. The guys who show up and slap the smile off your face if you dare mix Vallejo and Citadel paints have actually microdosed an entire audience today. Yeah, they might have. They might have. And yeah, because you can't mix Vallejo and Citadel. No, because we'll cross over. We will cross dimensions. And yeah, instead of Berenstain Bears, it'll be Berenstain Bears and Stein Bears. You'd be like, shit, wasn't it Citadel? No, it's Big Pointy Castle. Huh. That's the name now? It's Pointy Castle? Goes to Starman. Think Bowie, but like the book. Boo in the like the Boo in book. Book. Buh. So buddy. So it's buddy? That's again, the fucking word doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense, man. Old Man Logan, I still enjoy our little cultural exchanges. Earl of Sandwich is real. Oh, well, since now Old Man Logan confirmed it for me, yeah, I believe it now. Chop us off nut. Is Kris asking for a buy grunty sandwich? At this point, that is what I'm going to have to order. I'm going to show up at some shop in the UK. Give me a buy grunty sandwich. Hopefully, they'll know what the hell I'm talking about. Of course, some fucking great big grunty looking dude who swings both ways shows up. Yeah, what do you want? Want to play Warhammer? play Warhammer in the dark with all the neons. And make out in the corner. Have lots of drinks. Oh, fuck. Anyway. I don't even know where the fuck we are. Nyabu. Kris dropping those mad, wicked, dope, fat F-bombs to stay with the kids. To stay with the kids. To stay with... I drop F-bombs to keep the fucking squares away. That's why I drop the F-bombs, because I don't want no fucking squares showing up. Any fucking weirdos with your weird ideas and your buddy fucking sandwiches or whatever the fuck. Buddy? Fuck, that fucking word's got me all fucked up. Either way, that's why I dropped the F-bombs, to keep the fucking squares away. Because I don't want no fucking squares hanging out. I only want cool people hanging out with me. So everybody that's hanging out right now, yeah, you guys are the cool kids. I know you're the cool kids. Dark Commission. I love Cornish pasties. Pasties? Pasties? Hail boop. I mix Vallejo and Citadel all the time. No, don't. That means we've crossed over half a dozen times this week then. Ben Ellis, our numbers are Arabic. Many letters are in Greek, but our fuck-ups are our own. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, numbers are from Arabic, letters are from Greek, and yeah, English is just all fucked up. So yeah, it's all your own. It's your fault. So yeah, English. I'll say it. English is your fault. English is your fault. Oh man, reinvented modeler. Butty has got lots of butter in the bread. On the bread, it's got lots of butter. I didn't know butter was the qualifier there, but all right. Bar 1. By the way, when is the Betty Forge World Clinic opening up? I don't know. Because the Gim bought a Manta a while back. He might have to go to the Betty Forge Clinic. Forge World Clinic. He might have to. Ben Ellis, if you buy something from a London person with a monkey, you will probably get change, but more from a pony. Fuck off. To that sentence, I'm saying fuck off. What? If you buy something from a London person with a monkey, you will probably get change, but more from a pony. Yeah, it doesn't fucking make any sense. Yeah, you guys now you guys are starting to piss me off. Jumps up the Cornish pasties. You might burn your nipples. You might. Old Man Logan. I too mix Vallejo and GW and Reaper and Scale 75, and yeah, you might as well just mix them all. In fact, you know what? Holy shit. That might be like a satanic ritual, actually. If we took all the water acrylic paint brands and mixed it in one big pile and did like a pentagram, we might be able to resummon Bob Ross. That's how we might retrieve him from hell. Oh, Bob Ross has gone to hell. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, he's in hell. Many people are like, what? No, Bob's not in hell. Is he? Is he in hell? Yeah, he's in hell. He's in hell. But don't worry, we're going to get him out. We're going to rescue him from hell. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to mix. Because basically what is the antithesis of oil paint? But water-based acrylics. Right? That's how we get him out. We're going to mix all of the brands of water-based acrylic paints together into one mush and make our sigil on the ground. We'll have candles burning and everything like that, and up out of the central column will be Bob Ross from hell. And he will say, thank you for getting me out, friend. And I'll say, friend, I'm not your friend. I am now your master. I command thee. Paint. Paint, Bob. Paint. And he'd be like, sure. Calm down there, buddy. It's all good. Just get me my paints. And I'll say, Bob, we don't have oil paints anymore. We only have water-based acrylics. Because it's what forth brought you from hell. And you say, okay. No problem. Just give me a fucking brush. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with any of that. Hail boop. I'm losing brain cells with all this. I've thoroughly lost all of my brain cells. Ben Ellis. Cockney rhyming slang terms. Oh yeah, we've done this Cockney rhyming thing. Yeah, we've done this before. Is that what you're doing to me? Is that what's going on? For money include pony, which is 25 British, and a ton is 100, and a monkey, which equals 500. A monkey is 500 British pounds. A monkey? Is that what they mean when they say they have a monkey on their back? They got 500 on their back? They got like a $500 debt? Is that what they mean? I don't know. Again, I can feel tension in my neck. Hail Bob, I thought you were going to go through the not your buddy guy. I'm not your guy, friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your guy, friend. Bar 1. So Kris decides who goes to heaven, who goes to hell. Monkey Lord is heavier title than I thought. Oh, heavy is the crown of the monkey. It's basically just having a monkey on you. Basically, the monkey crown is basically a monkey sitting cross-legged, picking his nose and jamming a paintbrush in his ear. And that's the symbol of the crown of the Monkey King. Heavy is the crown. Because essentially it's a monkey. Reinvented modeler. Yes, you can mix it with Val. Blend. Dark Mission, England. A different accent every 5 to 10 miles. Yeah, that's what it seems like. That's okay though. North America is kind of the same way too. I mean, you don't have to venture very far, and yeah, you'll get some different accents. I mean, Canada surprisingly has quite a few different accents, but you can tell the provinces by accents almost, pretty much. Right from Newfoundland to BC, there's different accents. Ben Ellis, the monkey thing has nothing to do with the beer monkeys though. The beer monkeys? Okay, what's a fucking beer? I don't know. All right, I think I'm done because you know what? I want to buy a Nurgling. I want to buy a Nurgling. Is there still Nurglings? I want to buy one. Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. I'm buying a Nurgling. I'm buying it. Bye. I should just end the stream right there. I'm buying Nurglings. Bye. If you need help with your color scheme, maybe you have a question about painting techniques, maybe you want to show off what you're working on, send your emails to Kris@wayofthebrush.com. If you're going to send pictures, send them attachments. Don't send it as links to other sites. Also in the description below is a link to wayofthebrush.com. Central hub of all this has links to all the social medias as well as Discord. Join us on Discord. It is a lot of fun. We keep the conversation rolling there. And there's only one rule in the Discord. Don't be a dick. That's it. That's the only rule in the Discord. Don't be a dick. Pretty simple, straightforward, right? Just be cool. Just be cool. And in fact, I'm sure most of you, which, most of you, you know, it's all the cool kids. It's only the cool kids that I want hanging out with me. So, you know what I mean? So the nerds and rest of you are all still here. Yeah, you're the cool kids. So it only makes sense, right? Also at waythebrush.com is links for t-shirt. Want to get yourself a t-shirt? Look like a connoisseur of all that is good and holy in this world? They're wearing a Way of the Brush t-shirt. And if you purchase yourself a shirt, send a picture of yourself in your shirt, and I will add it to the Monkey Shrine, which is also at waythebrush.com. And of course, you'll find a link for Patreon. Huge thank you to all my patrons. Without your continued support and your brand new support, brand new patrons, this channel would not be able to continue to do what it is that I do, which is educate and sometimes entertain, hopefully. The big goal is mostly educate and sometimes entertain, loosely. But again, it's only about the cool kids. I'm only about the cool kids. I don't care. I don't care about the fucking nerds. Nerds can fuck off. I only want the cool kids around me. So thankfully, it's only the cool kids who hang out. Of course, we use the term cool like very loose, right? It's a very broad term. Anyway, spiel. Patron. Huge thank you. Everybody. Varying tiers of support. A huge thank you to everybody who does. If you're not able to support monetarily, i.e. money, thumbing up the video, liking, following, subscribing, commenting, ringing the bell, and sharing the video, and all the interactions. Just interact with the video. In fact, just grab your keyboard and just smash it on your forehead. As soon as you see one of my videos, just smash your keyboard. Just click the button, click the thumbnail of the video, and just start smashing your keyboard. It helps. It does help. Believe me. In all sincerity, it helps. Just smashing your forehead, right? Like until you can hear the keyboard cracking, then stop. Then it's okay to stop. Because basically that is how we pray to the algorithm god. Praise be the algorithm god. Oh, man. Big thank you to Carl, Guymere for Beer and Blood Bowl. That's his YouTube channel. Check him out. If you love yourself some beer and you love yourself some Blood Bowl, Beer and Blood Bowl is where it's at. We always take the time to thank Carl, even though he is no longer with us, for creating the email jingles that play before the email segment of the show. It's always much love to Carl. And of course, speaking of love, much love to my baby brother Evan for creating the intro, outro music that plays at the beginning and end of the show. Always much love to my baby bro, Evan. If you're into rare comics, EB Comics, in the description below. Check it out. If you're into rare comics. Ben Ellis, Kris, what's with the Canadian-ness of saying a fair bit? A? It's actually not A, it's A. Like E-H. A? A. Because A, you know? Take off, eh? Or dine out. Take off. Dine in, eh? Delivery. Oh, we're heading over to Pizza Hut, eh? Yeah, everybody talks like that, eh? Seriously, though. They do. Disco Duke. In Stoke-on-Trent, we have Pottery's dialect. Cause kick bows, gents, wow, and yed, it till ya boost it. Fuck, what? Translated means, can you kick a ball against the wall and then head it until it bursts? Fuck. Cause kick bow, gents, a ball, well, when you... Fuck, I can't even do that. That's too much. My head hurts. I am in pain. Ben Ellis. Shares in Papa Nurgle just went up. Yeah, they did. Oh, yeah, buying a plushie Nurgling? Yeah. That's the equivalent of praying to Nurgle. So if you don't want to pray to Nurgle, don't buy a plushie. But if you want the great father to rule over all, to be truly the one chaos god, buy a plushie Nurgling. Because Nurgle is the best god. Nurgle is the best. He's the god of all. He's the god of everything. Nurgle is the god of everything. So why wouldn't you just pray to Nurgle? I don't know. Why wouldn't you? I wonder, are there any crackpots out there currently trying to make a Church of Nurgle? Is there? You know what I mean? Because, like, if we can have religions based off of science fiction writing and writers, right? Scientology, the Jedi Church, right? If we can have these crazy ass organizations, can we have a Church of Nurgle? Can we just call them Nurgle worshippers? I think we should just call them Nurgle worshippers, right? Why not? Why not? Let's you know what? Jeez. Let's figure it out. Let's figure this shit out. Let's make a Church of Nurgle. My God, because then we can go in for tax exemptions, right? Let's game the fucking system. Let's take the background material from a game and let's bring it into real life and let's game the system. There we go. That's it. And no, I have not been microdosing. Goes to Starman. Smashing your keyboard helps Kris. Smashing your keyboard means you need a new keyboard. Kris has a deal with the keyboard makers. They owe him money. The keyboard makers keep mixing paints. Disco Duke, gotta go. Thanks for a great show, Kris. Thank you. Goes to Starman. You mean they're not trying to make a Church of Nurgle? I don't know. Are they? Is it? I think there are. Because, I mean, you would have to show up with your Nurgle plushie at the church as we worship Nurgle. And how would we congregate as Nurgle worshippers? Because the yeast thing comes to mind again. Anybody out there with a weak stomach? And when I do that sound, do you feel like that buildup? Like you're going to throw up? Because I could do that all day into the microphone. Especially when we were talking about yeast, right? A bun in the oven. Reinvented modeler. The Mandalorian forever. If that's heaven, then give me it. Mandalorian, yeah. The barfing sheep. I call my toilet the Church of Nurgle. Dark Vision. The Sacred Church of Chip Buddy. Savoy Sausage Chapter. Jesus. You said a bunch of things there. God damn it, man. Speak English. Goes to Starman. I thought most of the monkeys were part of the Church of Nurgle. That's what I thought. I thought everybody was part of the Church of Nurgle. That's what I thought. We were already Church of Nurgle, right? And we already, you know, it's already got the father, Papa Nurgle, right? So all bless the Papa Nurgle. Yeah. But how could we congregate and pray? Because especially during this whole pandemic thing, because really wearing a mask, social distancing, that goes against the church, doesn't it? That goes against the Church of Nurgle, right? We should all be, you know, standing like not even 6 inches apart. Technically, I guess it should be 7, right? Because 7 is the magic number for Nurgle. So we should only be 7 inches apart. We can only be a maximum of 7 inches apart. Closer, fine, but maximum 7 inches apart. No mask. Cough right into each other's mouths. Just God, it's awful. I know. It's awful. It's awful. Dark Commission, do we get the sermon in or do we get takeaway? Do we have drive-through sermons? I don't know. Basically, it's callbacks to everything else earlier in the day. And yes. So let's begin. Let us begin our worship of Papa Nurgle. Let us begin, and we will become devout Nurgle worshippers. Because Nurgle is the best Chaos God. And you know what? Change my mind. You can't change my mind. Nurgle is the best Chaos God. Reinvented Modeler. Night, Kris. I got some free wood bark today. just walked into shop selling wood burners, just saying, don't be afraid to ask. I mean, I've seen wood bark at silly and exorbitant prices. Okay, I don't even know how we got onto fucking wood bark, but alright. Goes to Starman. Drive by Nurgle Sermon. You throw up on people on the street as you go past. Oof. Oof. Just driving by. Hey, look at that guy. He's hanging out his window. What's he doing? Oh, it's all over me. When I was in the UK. Okay, well let's end it on this one story here. Talking about Nurgle and the UK. So, when I had that wonderful opportunity to come over to the UK at the behest of Games Workshop, praise be G-dubs. We were out and, enjoying the nightlife of Nottingham. Around like that central area where that big Ferris wheel is and everything like that. I don't know if that's downtown. Would you consider that downtown? I don't know. But either way, it was the end of the evening, and we were having pints and having laughs, and we're heading back to our hotel. And what was it? The Street Pastors? I think it's called the Street Pastors. Not familiar with the concept. That's not something that's common here in North America, at least not that I know of. And basically, they're helping the homeless, and they're actively, and of course, there's people piss drunk all over the place. And yeah, somebody had thrown up on the sidewalk, and it looked like the scene from Jaws, when they cut the shark open and all that shit just comes spilling out. Yeah, that's what it looked like all over the sidewalk. It was just bang. It was just all over the sidewalk. And I just remember, I was like, oh my, and I just stepped right over it. But the street passers with them, so I assumed that they were okay and they were being taken care of. But I had already had a few, so like I really wasn't giving a shit. I'll be honest, And yeah, I was like, whoa, don't get any on my shoes. Got to get back to my room. Anyway, that's where I was going with that. So yeah, street pastors, yeah. I don't know. I'm like, people in that area. Like, was that just a Nottingham thing, or is that a thing in the UK? Like, where you have these? They had like jackets, and I'm pretty sure it was street pastors or just pastors on their back, and they were helping people. And they look. I think they were like homeless, because apparently there's a big homeless problem in the town, because fucking homeless were like all over the place, and yeah. Anyway. Ghost Starman. Jehovah's Witnesses, perhaps? I don't know what they are. Reinvented model. Pastors. A sign of the times, mate. I sign of the times. Pastors. I sign of the Right, but I don't know if that's all over the UK, or if that was just a Nottingham thing, or if that's like, I don't know, a central thing, northern thing, southern. I don't know, but I don't know if it's a thing. When I was there, that's what I saw. Pastors helping apparently drunk people. And there was like people all over the place, young and old, whatever. Everybody giggling, laughing, fucking throwing up all over the place. And yeah. Jobs left nut. Street pastors, you got microdosed. I might have been microdosed. I don't know. Microdosing really doesn't sound that bad. Like, as far as like a daily kind of, thing, just take a little bit, just a little hit, bang, just ride that wave, find that right wave. If you can find the right wave and ride that, that's the best, man. That's the best. Because you're not trying to find the big wave, and you're not just sitting out on the ocean just fucking bobbling around in your board, right? You just find the wave, and just go. Just ride it for as long as it takes you. And sometimes when good times are really good, that moment can feel like time stops. And so when you're riding that wave, it can feel like time stops. And you can ride that forever. Oh, whoa. I think there was something in that hippie. Darker Mission. The point is that if you go out of the town, in England, you generally get pissed as a fart, buy chips, and then puke them up on the pavement. Is that what it is? Reinvent modeler. A sign of the times. It's scary here. It's scary everywhere, dude. What are you talking about? UK? Yeah, UK is no different than here, in the States, than in fucking Uganda or fucking Australia, whatever. I mean, like, pick a place. It's scary everywhere. It's scary times we live in, man. And, you know, you have two options, really, how to deal with scary times. Just deal with the scary times. You have two options. One, you can cower in fear of the times, or you can face it, eyes open and ready, prepared, accepting and roll with whatever comes your way. You can cower and hide in a corner and hide under the blanket. No, I hope it goes all the way. And maybe it will. Maybe it won't. You know, because realistically, cowering fear makes like a little sense to me anyway. Because hiding under a blanket, well, how do you know you're not standing on train tracks, right? As you're hiding under a blanket, you'd be standing on train tracks. That train's coming regardless. It's going to hit you. So it makes no sense to cower in fear from the train as the train's coming and hide under a blanket and, you know, have crystals and, you know, saying prayers and stuff like that. That makes no sense when you're standing on the train tracks. And that's where we are. That metaphor is where we're at. Collectively, I think. We're all waiting for a savior. We're waiting for the UFO to come down and say, here, we've come. We're going to help you. We're going to help you get out of this mess that you've gotten yourselves into. I'm afraid not. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And we can cower in fear and be overwhelmed by it all. Or we can rise up and meet the challenge. I'd rather rise up and meet the challenge than cower in fear. Ghost of Starman. Here means Earth in this instance. Yeah. No, I get you. Reinvent Ma. I'm nurturing a female blackbird with a broken wing. She's getting better. She's getting there. Yeah. That's nice. Dark Commission. In old mining towns like where I'm from, weekend drinking to excess de rigueur. But slowly. Yeah. Barfing Cheek. When times get scary, grab life by the nurglings. That's it right there. That's it. When times get scary, grab life by the nurglings. All praise Papa Nurgle. And I think that's as good a point as any to draw the show to an end. So I will see you guys later. If you like more live streams, I stream on Twitch all week. Of course, I post the videos on YouTube afterwards, but if you want to watch them live, it's on Twitch. So join us there. Take care of your brushes. They'll take care of you. I'll see you guys later. Jump, you missed the point. Scary times in the UK is going out drinking and making it home safe in one piece without some chav picking a fight with you. That's every town and city in the UK. That's everywhere, dude. That's here too. Yeah, go out drinking and get into a fight. Yeah, I mean, hell, that's the way I grew up. Yeah, we go out drinking, partying. Yeah, somebody looks like you cockeyed, bang, you're in a fight. Hell, you don't even need an excuse. You want to fight? Let's fight. And you're in a fight, you know. Yeah. The scary, that's a normal thing around here. It's not a big thing. It's not scary. It's just life. It's just life. And with that, I bid you good day,